Okay, let's see what Hasan thinks about it.
To summarize, Reddit moderators should be treated like celebrities.
All right, we gotta talk about the top orbiter mod. Destiny fan and Reddit live stream fail moderator Stale 2000 has been removed as the top mod of the subreddit after promoting scam contest $1 million fan. He has posted a video demanding legal support from the CEO of Reddit. The full video is 21 minutes long, and a bunch of people are watching it. We have to talk about this. This is Stale, former.
Do you have to talk about it?
Twitch staff Stale. He used to work at Twitch, and also not only that, but you know, Omega Destiny orbiter, looking and sounding exactly what exactly how you would assume a Reddit moderator, like a perma Reddit moderator, would look like. Here's what happened. This guy overtook
Hasan not above going after people's looks, of course.
Live stream fails a couple years ago.
When it's people on the other side.
As the top moderator of live stream fails. Now, if you don't know what live stream fails is, it's because I never go on this website. It's because I never go on that subreddit any longer. It used to be a subreddit where people would gather and check out the top news stories of the day, or top clips of the day from Twitch. It was a place where like a lot of Twitch watchers congregated. Obviously, there was like a heavy slant on harassing certain villains on the subreddit. Alinity, one of them. Pokimane was another consistent one.
What? Alinity drama was like a month at most, and Poki. I don't even remember like a consistent time where she got harassed. Like people made fun of her cookies drama, but that was like 2 days. Bro is coping so hard.
For years and years, but once Destiny took over the entire subreddit in this forcible takeover, they turned it directly into the Hasan subreddit. Oftentimes, here, this is the DGGer of the...
Bro, you made it the Hasan subreddit. You were doing like day after day of unhinged statements, and like still only removed the politics rule. You were just getting guarded by that dumb fuck rule. So every time you did something terrible, the previous mods would just delete the thread because it was political, quote unquote, even if it wasn't like real politics.
Year. I don't know why we can't actually watch the video.
Hi, I'm Stale 2000, and I'm running for DGGer of the Year on...
Oh, okay, so he ran for DGGer of the Year. I don't think he won. Okay, I'm kind of safe. Still, JStock winning DGGer of the Year doesn't help me. I acknowledge that, but yeah.
December the 3rd. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how all of my opponents are way worse than me, using facts, logic, and most importantly, evidence, as in chat logs. Here, Albert FCB is asking people to gift him subs. A real DGGer buys his own subs. In the month of November, Fitz spammed the Miano hype emote over 500 times. They're clearly a weeb. Need I say more? Will Kill Forever admits to having a job. No truly dedicated DGGer could work a job and dedicate themselves enough to DGG to be deserving of winning.
Victim blaming? Yes, I am blaming Hasan, but he's not a victim. He's a pussy-ass bitch with dumb fuck opinions.
Winning this competition.
You gotta sometimes see the ops, Sometimes you gotta take a good hard look at the ops. Lucky for us, some of our ops openly post videos of themselves on the internet. No, this is not satire. This is a person who is in the DGG cult that is actively trying to win this award as the greatest cult member for that year. I forget which year this is.
I am the greatest cult member of 2025.
The reason why I'm showing you all of this is because this is the guy at the direction and at the behest of Destiny in order to serve his master, his cult leader.
I will be the first drinking the Kool-Aid at the party, as long as Destiny comes to Bulgaria.
Over live stream fails and turned it into a smear machine. And once he took over, he basically kicked out all of the people that voted against him becoming the top moderator of the subreddit. And then he hired a bunch of other moderators to operate the subreddit that were also Destiny's fans.
He's missing the part where they all voted for him to be the top mod, gave him the top mod, and then they got mad at him for some reason and decided that they had any power when he had absolute power once he became a head mod. So they're just dumb as fuck.
So as far as I understand, LSF subreddit is not going to change. JStalk, 2024 DGGer of the Year, was head of the Hasan bad propaganda.
Oh shit, another
with Dan Stalkman, even he...
Another DGGer of the Year.
He says mentioned. All of it was bullshit. Stale was...
Body of the Year as well mentioned.
Too deep in the cult. Yeah, JSTLK was the previous DGGer of the Year, and now I think he is one of the orbiters who actually turned on Destiny and is actively trying to pull people out of said cult.
Okay, that's an interesting summary of events.
If I'm not mistaken. I think many of those guys still have like resentment towards me as well. But slowly but surely, some people have awakened from the really toxic way that this cult operates and have realized that maybe Destiny wasn't the person that he presented himself as. Dan Saltman is the money behind this operation. But in any
Well, interesting how he doesn't talk in like concrete terms. Even like when, because he knows like if he says something specific, that can be attacked. But if he just says in general some general bullshit, oh, he was pretending to be something he's not, then you can't really go after him for that. Like, what was he pretending? How was he proven not to be like that? It's just vague bullshit that his fans can put everything they want on and imagine whatever they want it to be.
case, the reason why all of this unfolded and he lost his cherished, coveted position as the top moderator of this live stream fails subreddit, and this is one of the previous moderators of the subreddit, Jisophus, who was ousted.
Oh, so a previous mod is now in Hasan's chat and has been following since the beginning of 2024, and he's subscribed for 9 months. Interesting.
From his position when this guy took over. He is also...
I wonder why politics was banned in LSF for so long, and why Hasan threads used to disappear all the time.
Openly stated that the rest of the mod team is still his guys and is openly taunting the Reddit admins. My guess is more mods will be removed. Yeah. The thing is, Reddit knows exactly what's going on. Like Reddit, the actual company, knows LSF is doing this kind of stuff, right? And for the longest time, they haven't actually punished them for brigading, botting, using it as a vehicle for harassment against specific content creators. Part of the reason why they haven't done so is because it drives a lot of traffic. It drives a lot of traffic to the website. It keeps people engaged on the website, so they don't really do anything, especially because people don't actually push back too hard on it, right? Because as long as you come after someone like myself and you keep doing that over and over again, you keep doing this like harassment operation over and over again, in any case, if there's clicks, then they're happy with it, even though they had a tendency to overlook certain things that he was doing, like, for example...
How is Hasan complaining about LSF when for like 2 years, is it now 2 years, that like the Snark subreddits have been harassing Ethan Klein and Ila like non-stop, and Hasan's Snark subreddit got banned like less than a month, I think, after it started, but those Snark subreddits never got banned, and he's fucking crying about fucking LSF. What a fucking retard.
Operating a mirror system where he would mirror clips and then
Cry bully.
ads on the website where he would mirror clips and therefore make money off of the subreddit this way. I think it's a violation of the terms of service.
Okay, so he's being disingenuous or he's being fed lies, probably both. So the clip thing was from the previous mods, and they used to put like they would put financial like records. So they would say how much profit they made, how much revenue, how much expenses. And even before Steo became the head mod, it changed to some other guy that isn't involved with the Reddit mods. So now he's just lying, saying that they were doing the mods were getting profit from this.
But again, if you're a large enough subreddit, you can do some scams like this without Reddit actually getting too mad. He does a
Also, there are like hundreds of subreddits where the mods like monetize. I'm pretty sure like the subreddits that are for specific kinds of gear, many of them put like affiliate links and other shit like that, where they get money from that.
21-minute video. There's full details of the scam.
Or they get like paid for doing like giveaways, which are essentially promotions from companies.
Removal that was covered on another subreddit called Subreddit Drama. Popular subreddit livestream fail mods and mythic talent streamers were promoting a shady website and contest, and users were not having it. Then contest website and social media was erased, and the head moderator was removed. Popular streamer Extra Emily.
Do you guys think Hasan in this like 1 hour video, how much time he will spend talking about Extra Emily or Mythic and how they apparently tried to scam someone? Or is he just going to talk about how evil Steo is for trying to scam people?
Other streamers from the Mythic Talent Agency, which Asmongold owns, by the way, I'm pretty sure, right? Isn't that talent agency that Asmongold owns? Started promoting a website and contest called $1 Million Fan. He's a part owner of it. $1 Million Fan.show, now gone, but can be seen here.
Blessed says, the Snark did get banned, but Reddit reinstated, and the mods said they have a good relationship with the admins. Of course they have a good relationship with the admins. Like, Ethan said that he talked with people at Reddit multiple times, tried to explain the situation, and what Reddit told him that it was actually his subreddit that was getting in trouble. Like the Reddit admins are actually unhinged.
With a $20 million prize pool. Subreddit Livestreamfail head mod created a post promoting and sponsoring the website and contest here. This post was now removed, right? It was locked and removed by the moderator. The user started saying after some quick research that this looked like a scam, and the moderator removed the comments criticizing the contest. Popular YouTube personality Moist Critical made a video about the website and the content itself, calling it feels like a scam. He pointed out this content raised a ton of red flags. The main image was AI generated, said the prize pool is absurdly big with no idea who's hosting the content. Who's hosting the contest, and the sponsors are mostly unknown or downright fake.
Yeah, I'm in a bucket hat.
Shouts out to Charlie, shouts out to Moist Critical, by the way. Still calling balls and strikes, you know? I'm happy that he's out there doing the damn thing. Sponsors are mostly
Didn't he like renounce Moist Critical and like even up to a month ago?
Unknown or downright fake. The concept is
especially around the dog thing. He was just like condemning him.
And submitting clips.
Balls and strikes. What does that even mean?
And they get chosen to go to a mansion to participate with their streamer in an IRL contest, and you can also buy entries via the website. Another post is created in the subreddit where the users criticize Extra Emily and the livestream fail moderators. A few hours later, the website and all social media for the contest were removed or closed without any notice. Do you guys want to know another insane thing about this Reddit moderator, by the way? A while back when...
Okay, so the Mythic and Extra Emily... Oh, I don't want to talk about that. Oh, I don't want to watch that. What was the Sasha Grey clip? Oh, I don't want to watch that anymore. Nice.
Destiny got into legal trouble for, filming people that he was having sex with without their consent. When Destiny got into legal trouble for, filming people that he was having sex with without their consent and
Okay, so that's like a lie, like a defamatory lie that Destiny could sue Hasan over because Hasan knows the lore. He's covered the Destiny lawsuit. He's covered the Pixie allegations. So he's actually like straight up lying that he's saying that Destiny didn't have consent to film Pixie, and he's just saying that now. Interesting.
Filming people that he was having sex with their consent, and then that whole ordeal took place, and then some of the victims sued Destiny, and in the process of that court case, they found out that Destiny had actually procured child sexual abuse material from an underage girl. When all that stuff
Okay, so again, lying, but okay.
was happening, and everyone was obviously clowning on him for they're calling him a pedophile, calling him a sex pest and stuff like that. This moderator...
Okay, so this is Hasan a few months ago about Moist Critical.
Moist, if I were you, to be honest, I mean, he put his fucking flag on the, he put his stake on this, okay? He was like, oh, enough people shit on him. It's good enough. It's like, obviously not a, it's obviously, no matter how fucking made up a narrative it is, if a clip looks bad enough, then he will go with it. And he will just use these guys, all these guys fucking do is basically farm Reddit for talking points, and Reddit can so easily be botted and manipulated.
Unironically, if you applied this interpretation to what Moist Critical's video about Stale, he would be more correct about that than about the October 7th, because arguably Moist Critical kinda just saw that Stale was easy to make fun of, and he just took the Reddit opinion that it's a scam without digging into it. But the October 7th was like actually real. I think you can prove malice for Hasan, like lying about Destiny.
That we were talking about, Stale, that moderator realized that it was very difficult for Destiny to find allies on the
Maybe I shouldn't open my Reddit notifications on stream. Whoops.
internet. And what's so crazy about this is he was so high on the amount of influence that he felt like he commanded, because he was the top moderator of live stream fails, that he actually tried to find within Destiny's community other content creators that he could hype up by utilizing.
Okay, now we're getting into the deep lore. The moment where Hasan, a 30k viewer streamer who streams like every day for 8 hours a day, is now going to bring up the FoodShops manifesto, the Lolifesto.
LSF.
And not just the Lolifesto, he will bring up a specific screenshot from the Lolifesto in the middle of it.
So the person that they went after, the person that he found, was some other random content creator. I forget what they're called. I think, no, it wasn't Lonerbox. Lonerbox didn't work. Hutch didn't work. They tried to like promote.
Oh, nice. Is he going to dox them again? Like he did last time he watched a video about them from Bad Empanada?
Hutch a lot. They tried to promote Lonerbox a lot, and it didn't work. And I think the name was what? FoodShops?
Okay, even better.
Why is he pretending he doesn't know? Bro is like the biggest Destiny A-logger. Oh, is it food shops? Is it Food stamps? Is it? Yeah. I've heard once or twice about them.
So the short story.
Everyone go make clips or whatever and post them on LSF. The top mod of that subreddit really wants it for some reason. I don't know. Post a clip a day and I'll play it on stream if it's interesting. I don't know. This guy really wants it, but post it on the hashtag clips and it would be chill. Also, it would piss off Hasan and other streamers. And the reason why they wanted to
I mean, she was correct there.
present this person as like a new content creator was twofold. One, because they wanted to see if they could just like make another popular content creator just off of this subreddit alone. And the other reason was because
Hasan must be a DGGer. He literally was a DGGer. And by the amount of Destiny content he consumes and by the amount of time he thinks about Destiny, I'd say he actually got dropped out of DGGer of the year by me this year. Maybe next year, Hasan. I'll give you a shot next year.
Destiny was running out of orbiters and running out of like content creators that have at least their own organic audiences because they were all literally attacking him because he fucked all of his orbiters and then fucked them over and, you know, and fucked his orbiters' girlfriends. You know what I mean? Like he was just a horrible monster, right? To so many of these other people.
Horrible monster.
People inside of this fucking literal cult that...
Literal cult. Literally a cult. And I am the top underling in the cult. There are many chess pieces. There are many pawns on the table. I'm the top pawn.
Some of the members of said cult were like, okay, this is a bridge too far. So that was the reason, because he was like, there's too much stink associated with Destiny. We need new people to defend him. So we'll just find someone within the community, prop them up, present them as like new content creators that are not like directly associated with Destiny to defend Destiny on LSF.
So the short story is...
Also, what happened? Wasn't Hasan praising Destiny and DGG like a day ago? Wait, where is the clip? Wait. Some Destiny. Some praises Destiny.
Rewind.
But
431:41.
they shockingly think there is this like liberal slant here. And I will say something right now that I haven't said before. Shout out to DGG.
Shout out to DGG.
Shit, is the world fucking ending?
Can someone make it? Can someone upload that to my instance?
Believe I'm saying. Shout out to DGG. Shout out to DGG. Shout out to DGG. Shout out to DGG.
Thank you, Hasan.
Holy shit, is the world fucking ending?
Believe I'm saying this, but they have been going crazy over this ice shit. At least they are genuinely doing Ice Watch right now. Okay? No, take that back. Nope. I'm being honest. I don't care about all this other shit. At least they are fucking stepping on the fucking gas pedal and actively spending all of their time and all of their resentment towards the people that are actually doing this cruelty. Rather
Okay, and what is Hasan saying yesterday about
so
us?
we'll just find too much stink. Some of the members of right, and then them over and, you know, and his orbiters' girlfriends, you know what I mean? Like he was just a horrible monster, right? To so many of these other people inside of this fucking literal cult.
Literal cult?
Some of the members of said cult were like, okay, this is a bridge too far. So that was the reason, because he was like, there's too much stink associated with Destiny. We need new people to defend him. So we'll just find someone within the community, prop them up, present them as like new content creators that are not like directly associated with Destiny to defend Destiny on LSF.
So the short story is, I am looking to see if it's possible to like artificially create like a drama champion. And I want to use...
What? Why? What's up?
Thank you, Doom.
It's like, do you have like clip style content? What I want to do is I want to see if it's possible to like take a streamer and post like a clip a day of like some drama related content to livestream fail, and I want to see like what that does. You know, livestream fail gets millions of views every day, even for like the small clips. And I don't know, because you were like blowing up in DGG, and so I thought like, okay, the audience would kind of like you, and it's like cool content that's tangential to Destiny, but not Destiny. Basically, I'm trying to diversify the content in livestream fail.
Did I even remotely exaggerate this, by the way? That guy that we were just looking at, the subreddit...
Thank you, MD.
Okay, that's the one who's talking to... These are both people in Destiny's cult, and they're talking to one another. You left out details. She is an admitted pedophile. Oh, yeah, I forgot. There's also that as well. Apparently, this person got outed as a pedophile. Yeah, so it didn't really work. It didn't work at all. She self-admitted. Well, it turns out there are ops that I don't even know exist out there.
Hasan is so deep in the lore, bro.
But one thing is a guarantee. They are going to be sex criminals in some variety, some way,
Okay.
shape, or form. This is like...
Holy cinema. Actual cinema.
like the pride...
The holy trinity of sex criminals. Andrew Tate, Doc, and Destiny.
primary driving force behind almost all of my ops. You know, if you exist for a long enough timeline and you're an op of mine, you end up getting into trouble in this way somehow. I don't know why, but in any case, the reason why I showed you that is not only because it's like another perfect point of evidence that shows you how this guy operates, right? This guy's stale, how he operates, and how he's using the subreddit for like a very specific purpose to help Destiny out in whichever ways he can.
Okay, so how did he prove any of this? A clip of FoodShops and a clip of him making a meme video about DGGer of the year like 7 years ago.
But the other reason why I showed you this is because it kind of gives you an understanding of what his mentality is, like the god complex that he developed off of like a crumb of influence that he was wielding, I guess. It was only a matter of time until he got into trouble such as this. Here he is talking about the influence that he wields in Destiny's community, DGG. I don't want to be an influencer. I want to have influence. There's a difference, ... Talking like he's Orochimaru or something in a online group chat that is centered around a cult around one individual content creator who's, been outed for sex crimes. I don't want to be an influencer.
I don't think he's capable of saying Destiny's name or DGG without saying it's a cult and Destiny has been outed as a sex criminal. Like if one of those things he has to mention, then he has to say the whole sentence, like the whole roundabout thing.
Influencers are clowns that dance to their audiences. Instead, I want to have influence. There's a big difference. Bro, I worked at Twitch for 4 years. People there obsess over the subreddit. I have been meeting with executives about LSF. Yes, LSF matters. And yes, people in charge look at it. That's the influence I am talking about. When we make jokes about like Reddit moderators and how insane like the loser mentality is that moderators have sometimes, like this is a person who is living it in a community that is comprised entirely of people that actually farm karma almost professionally, even though they make no money off of it. This is a very real thing in an unfortunate dark corner of the fucking internet.
Bro is just mad that his audience isn't on Reddit, and his audience is like, he doesn't follow him anywhere. Like he tries to get like media exposure from mainstream media. He gets like articles written about him, and the only place he's known is on Twitch. No one else cares about Hasan.
LSF mods are getting paid to promote posts and nobody talks about it. I mean, I don't know if they're also getting paid on top of that, but this has been going on for quite a while is what I'm saying. It was always an influence peddling operation, but obviously he got so full of himself that he took a shot in the dark to make some real money, and it very quickly imploded. Didn't they used to post?
No evidence that Steo got money or was promised money from this deal, but is it a lie, I guess?
Only direct clips, links from Twitch on that subreddit before showed up posting videos that could be edited? Yes. So throughout time, they changed a bunch of the rules in the subreddit. First, it was like no politics. Then they were like, okay, yes, politics. Then they banned me.
Okay, so the no politics rule was from the mod that he just pulled up as being like a 9th-month subscriber. And he's saying that Steo is the one that's pushing his agenda when the previous mods were clearly biased in favor of Hasan.
I made a plea to the mods to be like, ban me, please. I'm
You yourself, bro.
brigading openly today, so you banned me. Did they ban me? And then obviously a lot of their activity went down, so they unbanned me so they could continue the harassment. And basically, to this day, they've never stopped. If you recall, a while ago, I was talking about the Zoran Mamdani election night because I was confused as to why so many people were coming in here and being like, oh, Zoran owned you, like he hates you, right? And I was like, the fuck are these people talking about? It turns out they edited a clip on LSF and then they base boosted it to make it seem like I was actually, not invited to the Zoran election victory campaign party. I have a 6-hour stream where I was at the election.
I think Hasan has like now he has like after Palestine is kind of the meme around Palestine is dying down. The next meme will be, oh, I elected Zoran Mamdani. Look at me, I'm Zoran Mamdani's best friend. I was sucking Zoran's dick before you guys were even born. Me and Zoran's wife take turns in bed, taking it up the ass from him.
Election victory campaign party. And yet everyone that only went to this subreddit got a totally alternative version of events. So there are a lot of people that actually sit there and just look at this kind of stuff and don't do anything else about it. Yeah, Hutch believes he caught Hasan using a shock collar once again. Hutch is like, what, a 300 viewer content creator? 16,000 views.
Hutch mention, come on man, just dox him again. Show that he's bought by Destiny and show the progressive victory thing where his dox is at. You don't have a problem with that.
Hasan says America's far worse than the Iranian government despite the estimates of over 12,000. Like, see, it's stuff like this. It's always stuff like this. Asmongold finds out how many times Kaya gets the move in a Hasan Piker broadcast. Iranian chatter calls out Hasan Piker for dehumanizing the people of Iran. Hasan proceeds to explain he's the one trying to offer freedom for the Iranian population. Look at this. Anyway, so it's obsessed.
Look at this. Look at this. No attempt to correct any of this if it was so wrong. Look at this, bro.
It's obsessive. It's
soy point. Look.
Crazy. But it is by design, right? So I stopped looking at LSF a while ago, and I think many other streamers also have stopped looking at LSF because of this reason.
MVT says he was at the party, but he was with the general attendees, not a VIP. Kind of thought he was responsible for getting Mamdani elected. Yeah, and he started saying that he's like one, even he doesn't qualify it. He says he got Mamdani elected literally, and didn't he like skip one of the early events for Mamdani because he like missed a plane or something? And then after Mamdani was already like a front runner, then he went to see him and talk to him. He's a literal cloud goblin, cloud pedophile.
Because it became like a normie repellent trash fire. But there are still people who basically use it as an entry point into getting into Reddit r/all. And that's what they still use it as. So these communities, they're not very big.
Yep, he blamed it on LA traffic. Yeah, sounds like normal Hasan.
But they are very active, right? They're very passionate and they're very active. But because they're not very big, they have to lean into much larger platforms. So one of the easiest ways to do that is through Reddit, which is endlessly brigadable and very easy to like dominate a conversation around. And a lot of slop tubers actually rely on Reddit. They basically plagiarize Reddit talking points in general for many of their videos. So all the drama tubers, they look at LSF quite a bit. And that's why it ends up forming whatever kind of content they're going to make.
Bro, the drama streamers already moved on to QA farm, skip up.
But basically, this is what it is. This is, this is how LSF has operated for like the last, I would say, 4 or 5 years. Yeah, top posts this past year, number 1, number 3, number 7, number 13, number 18, number 19, number 20 are all Kaya posts. Number 9 is the fake Zoran party post. I mean, how can you look at this as anything but like a straight up harassment operation?
Maybe because you're a fucking awful human being, an awful person, an awful political commentator with a deadly combination of retarded takes and like despicable views. Maybe this like combination of characteristics makes you perfectly clippable for a drama subreddit like LSF.
Okay, Hasan gets denied VIP seating in Zoran Mamdani election stream. There's literally a time on it. Like there's a time code on it, and the time code on it specifically shows that they edited it. They chopped this video up in a way to make it seem like, I was denied entry or something to the Zoran Mamdani party, a party that I went to, like a party that I was at. It hasn't really had the impact that they wanted, right? I haven't killed myself. I haven't quit what I'm doing. My audience has not diminished at all, but they still keep at it because for them, it's like one day it might work for them, or even the mere recognition that this stuff is something that I'm aware of is enough. Because at the end of the day, this is the guy running the operation and this is his attitude. I don't want to be an influencer. I want to have influence. There's a difference. For a lot of people that go on Twitch, the medium here is very different than any other form of entertainment because there's back and forth feedback. You can directly change the content that you're watching by communicating with the content creator that is delivering the entertainment. This is very new. This is very different. So there's a parasocial element associated with it, right? And what is the best possible way that you can directly
parasocialist
influence the life of the content creator that you're watching? Maybe hating, right? A content creator that you absolutely despise, me, by trying to ruin their life. This is
okay. So none of the criticism was fair. People just hate you and they're making shit up. No engagement with the critics. Just say that they're obsessed. Easy.
Is a outrage manufacturing machine. And the reality is, like, a lot of those clips that actually go viral, because Stale is right, they do actually the subreddit does have the capacity to influence.
Hello?
Hey, what's up? How you doing, buddy?
Oh, hey. It's
Hey.
my favorite Hussein from Ethiopia.
Exactly, and it's my favorite Balkan brother. What? Okay, Zeeks, what do we... Okay, I'm not supposed to read DGG chat. I just got fucking ultra...
Did you get one guide?
Caught out with... no, I opened a link. I opened not a good link, but it's okay. Wait, can you stream so I can listen to you and the video without getting like...
Oh, yeah. 1 second.
Okay, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. You're telling me this for the first time. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Dude, Hasan is such a Weasley fuck. Holy shit.
Wait, do you live in Ethiopia at the moment, or you don't say?
I live in Canada. I live in Canada.
Oh, okay. I was wondering like what the internet situation is in Ethiopia. Like,
Is my internet bad?
no. Like, can you like browse porn there? Is there like suppression?
I mean like if you're rich you can get around anything, but like if you're like middle class you probably just go to a brothel or something if you're a horny motherfucker.
Okay.
I think that's because I feel like there are brothels in Ethiopia, I'm pretty sure. So
No, I meant like, is there like a firewall like in Russia or China? Like...
Oh no. The government's too incompetent to like put in a firewall.
Okay, so you can do anything on the internet.
It's a libertarian paradise. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, nice. So do you need catching up, or do you know what's going on?
I've been watching for the past like 10-15 minutes, but
Okay, so basically
not good for Hasan.
Hasan is just at the moment doing every bad faith smear about Destiny and DGG. At like
PRSEK?
at the start, he literally said that Destiny fucked an orbiter and filmed them having sex without consent, which he knows is a lie, and could actually get him sued. But yeah,
that would be so base. The Destiny Hasan suing arc. Oh my god, that would be fucking cinema. That would be actual cinema. That would be better than the Ethan Klein suing people arc.
I mean, I think he deserves it. Like, if anyone deserves it, it's Hasan.
He really does. Yeah, he really does. Let's pause this. Let's see what's going on.
Twitch decisions. LSF is the reason why I got banned for saying cracker, because they uploaded a bunch of clips over and over again to be like, this guy's the biggest racist of all time, all this stuff, and Twitch responded to that.
I don't think anyone said that he's the biggest racist. They just said that it is racist, and the rules on Twitch.
Dude, this guy's rewriting of history is so fucking insane. Like, I don't understand how we could just like sit there and just like lie so shamelessly about events that we all lived through these events. Like, dude, it's actually insane. Cause like it is objectively racist to call someone a cracker. I wouldn't say it's on the same level of like bad if you said like the N-word, like hard R or soft A. But at the same time, I just don't understand how he's so confident in saying all this. It's insane. I don't know.
Pressure. Didn't even think about how stupid that might look to other adults in the real world. I got banned for 7 days for anti-white racism. And that was because of LSF, hummus tier list, all these other, like, all these people that have been banned because they put it on public freak out and the comments were wildly different, being like, what C word? That one? Lol, exactly. So without further ado, let's take a look at how he defended himself in this clip. A message to the Reddit CEO, Spez, from r/livestreams moderators, former top mod.
Spez, Mr. CEO of Reddit, I hope you have received this public video that I've created and sent to you via your email. If not, I hope anybody who cares about the topic in this video can get this to him in...
As much as I hate Hasan and his chat, this emote is so funny to me. I wish we had it in... I actually...
Emote?
That
one, yeah, that's a fucking gem, not gonna lie.
The exasperated face, like the horrified face.
Video that I've created and sent to you via your email. If not, I hope anybody who cares about the topic in this video can get this to him in any way that you can. This video is about a topic of deadly seriousness, and that is of Reddit moderation and the state.
Okay, I'm taking notes. Is he going to pretend that Steo is 100% serious and this wasn't like a jokey way to like lighten the mood?
Yeah, I wonder how bad faith Hasan's being today. I think he's gonna take it like completely seriously. I think I'll go with that.
Yeah, if like the previous 20 minutes was absolutely bad faith, so I expect he'll do his worst.
Of your platform. But first, some background. I'm Brian, or Stale2000, or Tarot Card. I was the top moderator of your #1 gaming subreddit, r/livestreamfail, before I was recently removed from that position by the Reddit Code of Conduct team. I became a Reddit moderator for one reason, and that is because I think that Reddit communities and correspondingly its moderators have massive power and influence, and for some reason, nobody seems to notice, care, or take this seriously. Least of all, its moderators or the company. In this video, I will go over...
Bro, come on, react, man. Stale is gonna sue you for a lazy reaction.
Over why I believe this, and I will also talk about the code of conduct moderation action that was taken against me due to good faith mistakes that I believe were caused by a clear lack of direct material support that the company gives its moderators. I will end the video by talking about what you can do to fix this problem, as well as what I and other communities can do in case Reddit does not solve this very serious mismanagement problem regarding the lack of support that is given to moderators. First, I will go over the code of conduct action and why I was removed as the top moderator of r/livestreamfail. This sounds like stupid internet drama, I know, but I'm going to talk about how this is a very clear example about how Reddit's mistakes causes very serious problems to Reddit's community and the company as a whole.
I don't know why he just doesn't shave his head. I can't stop. I know this is not the main point, but like, brother, you're not fooling anybody. You know what I mean? Like, why don't you just shave it? It's fine. Let it go. Dude, I could change this motherfucker's life, okay? Shave the head, grow the beard. Okay. I'll put you on a diet plan. I'll put you on a fitness plan. I swear to God, you will never be in a video like this ever again. Like, how?
By the way, in the previous like 20 minutes, basically he said that Steo was like a cult member that that was
true, the DGG cult.
Yeah, that he also was like swaying the whole of LSF to hate Hasan, personal campaign of terrorizing Hasan, and
Dude, Hasan, like you know, like the way like Nick Fuentes like talks about like Jewish conspiracies is the way Hasan talks about DGG. Like we're like some like cabal of like DGGers who like fucking sway every little thing across the internet. So
The Taliban, true.
the Taliban grand conspiracy, true.
And he's like the monster that is pulling the strings behind the scenes for Destiny, but now he's like he'll be his friend and he'll change his life and for the better. Okay, bro.
Dude, I don't know why he has to go for like the I'll fix your fucking appearance. Can you just like substantially engage with what he's saying? Like I know it's a little bit jarring. Like he should shave his head. Like at the same time, I don't know if you're gonna be like a serious political commentator. I don't think that's something you're supposed to focus on.
It's I mean, yeah.
How do you live like this? I don't understand. And it's not even the hair anymore. I'm just talking in general. Like, how do you get to a point in your life where you were working at Twitch and then you became a prominent member of an online sex cult and then decided to become the top moderator of a very popular subreddit, ruin it because, you know, you wanted to make your cult leader feel better about himself by attacking him?
Dude, this is wait, pause. Sex cult, really? Like I've talked to Destiny like 7 times. I haven't gotten any mail order like sex slaves. Like this is fucking annoying. Like, dude, how much work do I have to put in to be part of the sex cult? This is insane. What the hell? Come on, it's because of black guys. What the fuck?
It's not just black guys.
That's a joke. That's a joke.
It's not just black guys. Europeans also don't get our DGG girlfriend.
Where's the DGG mandated like underage girlfriend? What the fuck?
Why did you say underage? Hello, mods?
Well, that's what Hasan's saying, right?
No, you added.
I'm memeing. Obviously, guys.
Okay. Sus, kind of sus, but
don't stop that.
I'm keeping my eye on you, and my ears perked up. Yeah.
I've been knocking, but you haven't opened the door.
You know, myself over and over and over again, fail spectacularly throughout the entire process, and then get so big for your own britches that you decide, oh, I can pull a fucking fast one and I can make some money on the side too. I mean, this is my shit. Lose your fucking moderator position, and instead of going, you know what? I have to change everything that led me to this place in my life. Instead of doing that, you doubled down and made the least self-aware video that anyone has ever made. Oh my God, every skill check in your life leading up to this moment, you failed. Like, really? You couldn't roll a nat 20 once? One time? I want to help him, man. I really do. I want to help you, brother. I want to help you. I know you feel like you've been a thorn in my side, but I do actually feel kind of bad. Yes, this guy can be a 7-2. Anyone can. I just don't get it.
What happened? There was an announcement related to a live stream related game show called $1 Million Fan. It was basically a game show like Survivor or Big Brother where fans of a streamer compete in different challenges with an influencer or a streamer for various
He was on top. I feel for him. The top mod put respect on it. He was on top. He made it to the peak of Mount Everest, dude. He was commanding legions. He had influence. He didn't want to be an influencer. He wanted to influence.
Dude, this is the bad. Okay, wait. Dirty-Zo.
Yeah.
This is a bad thing about being a progressive, because I am a pretty progressive person, is that other progressives are so fucking unfunny. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, I can't imagine being like a Hasan chatter and be like, wow, this is content. This is wow, quality jokes from Hasan. Like, this is just cringe to me. It's just so cringe. I'm not even hating it. It's just really cringe. Like, it's just because like they can't say like racism or like any slurs. So like, it's not as funny as like other right wingers or like more liberal people.
I don't know. Hasan can be funny, and maybe if you believe in his whole like story, I think if the shoe was on the other foot, and Steo was like a Hasan moderator, and a Hasan moderator did a video like that, I think we would be making fun of them as well. And I don't know, but yeah, Hasan can be funny, but the main reason that I don't like him is not like his humor or his like
I feel like for me it's just like another reason to dislike him. Like his political takes are dog shit. Like his geopolitical takes are like ultra dog shit. Like he's an Orientalist motherfucker. Like he's like the most insecure person of all time. Like he and then like he's just clout shark. Like there's so many things. There's such a plethora of things to dislike about Hasan.
I would put like the humor like very low. Like I don't think it's that unfunny, or there's plenty of more unfunny people.
Yeah.
Like Asmongold, I think is less funny than Hasan.
I think Asmongold should be kirked in game. Sorry, I fucking hate Asmongold.
Kirkinator.
This guy should actually be. He should, dude. It's because like I have a lot of like Somali, because I'm Oromo, and like the Oromo and the Somalis, they're kind of like not brother people, brother. Like I find that cringe, but like they're kind of like similar, like linguistically, and we share like a lot of cultural centers, at least here where I live. So like I feel like whenever I see like Asmongold like super anti, there we go.
No.
A puppet master, but then everything was taken from me. Everything was taken from me. Ah!
What is that voice, bro? Is it?
I thought he was doing like the Jewish voice for a second. Not gonna lie.
The kicker here is that there was a grand prize of $20 million, supposedly. This was supposedly going to be aired on Amazon Prime, and it was also confirmed to be including a couple mid-sized and large streamers like Alexandra and Andrea Botez, Extra Emily, Canute, and a few others. Additionally,
Hasan is an 8.5 in most places, but a 9 in some. And by that, I mean the gay community. Thank you, chatter. I don't know what the this even means.
Okay, that's kind of funny.
He brings up random compliments. Okay.
was supposedly brought to these streamers by a company called Mythic Talent, which is a well-respected streamer agency that represents hundreds of live streamers. I heard about the game show a few hours after it got announced by a couple major live streamers. It sounded like the perfect type of content for a live stream fail. I mean, reality TV, game show, live streaming, gaming, you know, that's perfect for LSF, which is about fun, crazy content about kind of live streaming gamers.
Stale kind of walked that back. Thank you, Telescope. He said like when I talked to him, he said like it was perfect because LSF is like the drama subreddit, and I think that's more true. Like the drama subreddit is a good fit with like a drama TV show, reality TV show. I don't know why he said gaming and fun things in his own video, but yeah. If it was a real show, I think it would have fit with it would have fit in with LSF.
Fun, perfect content about live streaming and gamers. Bro, touching grass, you have to inhale grass for the next week after this one. You need to shower after watching this.
So when I heard about this, I was very excited. I immediately reached out to the organizers to see if we could set up some sort of a collaboration.
I like that you can see his forehead from the motion smoothing filter that he put on himself, but like it still seeps through it. You know what I mean?
Immediately reached out to the organizers.
Why did he do this? Like, why? Like, these two things don't make sense, right? If you're going to go with that haircut, you can't also be aware of your looks to a certain degree that you were like using the skin.
I don't know. Hasan was
right?
a looks maxer.
Your
Holy shit. You should stream with Clavicular next.
I mean, I think he would if Clavicular wasn't like a Nazi. I think he would have streamed with him.
True.
Like he has clout, and Hasan loves clout, so maybe actually, you know what?
Why are we spamming NSFW links in DGG? I'm fucking losing my mind. I'm sorry. I know I'm not supposed to talk about this. But like, I've clicked on the third link that was just NSFW. What the fuck?
Are they good at least?
No, they're not even good. They're not even good. They're all ass. Like, you guys have zero taste. You guys are not good gooners.
Yeah. I wonder, like,
You guys need to get your gooning up.
people don't get banned for like a goon link here and there, but can you post like outright porn gifs or only softcore?
Dude, I think it's like soft, more like less like hardcore. I don't know. There's this one guy who keeps licking. I'm not gonna say his name, but like this guy needs to be like shot and killed in game, of course.
Yeah.
Like in Minecraft and Fortnite.
In GTA.
In GTA 5.
Okay.
You're throwing me. You're me up, dude. I just don't even understand. Like, what is it? Do you care about the way you look and the way you're presenting yourself, or do you not care about the way you look and the way you present yourself? I just don't understand. Throw me in for a loop. Is that the word?
I think the filter, the smoothing filter, might have been just like the setting on his webcam or whatever. I don't know if he intentionally did it. It is really distracting though. I don't like the smoothing filter.
I don't even know. I've lost the capacity to speak the English language after watching this video.
Moderators being paid, basically none of anything like that, just fun, cool stuff. So I reached out to the organizers.
Okay, so he literally says that it wasn't about getting, like, he wouldn't be getting paid, but Hasan in like 2 minutes ago said that he wanted to get paid.
And to my surprise, they immediately understood what LSF was, what power it had, and they even agreed to the...
Oh, he did go away, and he let the video run.
Oh, where's Kaya?
He left the chair react, and the editor didn't even cut it.
Stretch goal of like the cool competition to have in the actual show. From my perspective, this felt like one of the coolest things that a subreddit has ever done. I mean, being in a...
Kaya is MIA. She's doing Prison Break season 10.
Freaking reality TV show in a topic that's directly related.
Absolutely real laugh.
I hate his laugh.
Real and true. Can we play it again?
TV show in a topic that's directly related.
They're calling him the least self-aware man. Not even in America, but like this is the equivalent of the guy who's like, I'm a 37-year-old who looks like a 17-year-old model. Like this is the Reddit version of that TikToker. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, this guy. I'm 35, but looks like 17.
6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
Oh no, this is Darius in 5 years. Oh no.
This is, what do you mean 5 years? This is Darius right now.
Like that's low Kirk. That's him. You missed the filter glitching.
That guy was even darker than Darius. That guy might have the N-word pass.
I mean, yeah, fair enough. Why is he
One
just
week
like
after the-
making fun of his looks? Like, I just don't understand.
It's the easy thing. Like he already spent like 20 minutes saying that he's like a DGG code member that made like LSF a harassment brigade against him. So now he is just going to make fun of him to sweeten the deal.
Hasanabi diet program. But yeah, there's a reason why I gave you all this background, so you understand that like he is absolutely not joking. Like
the
this is
subreddit,
him.
how awesome. And then, maybe I could leverage this to get even more opportunities, either for our subreddit or for other subreddits across the entire platform. That's how I felt, at least.
He's like, I wasn't doing this just for me. I was doing this for all moderators out there. You gave me the sword and I was using it with honor.
And that's clearly not how it worked out. After they agreed to kind of a couple of these kind of requests that I had in my stretch goal, they immediately started moving very quickly. They, we wrote up an announcement and they wanted this out within like 24 hours. So we quickly worked to make an announcement together, and I posted it the next day. When I posted it, everybody in the comment section immediately yelled, scam, 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 scam. This initially didn't actually worry me, because no matter what we do, people call it a scam. I mean, I've done AMAs with the Twitch CEO. People called that a scam. And I was also thinking like multiple major live streamers were involved. Mythic Talent was involved. Surely they had done their due diligence, right? Additionally, the thing that people were the most skeptical about was the $20 million grand prize.
Okay, so now if Hasan was actually operating in good faith, he would like post the video, chime in about like talent agencies, about like streamer opportunities, about like ads and promotions that people get offered in the space, because he's like one of the biggest streamers. He knows all the agents, he knows all the streamers, he's been part of promotions. He could actually have like input here. That's not just chair reacting, but that's not the objective of this video, like of his reaction. The objective of his reaction is to say that LSF is a code.
This initially confused me as well, but once I heard that, Amazon Prime was allegedly involved, my initial concerns were assuaded. I mean, think about it. Amazon Prime has spent lots of money on tons of shows, and, I didn't necessarily think that the show was worth $20 million, but, that doesn't mean that Amazon Prime wouldn't fund it. And, if LSF was involved, maybe it would actually succeed. Maybe my involvement alone could make the $20 million kind of investment worth it. Who knows? At least that's what I thought. Now, here comes the next part of the story, when things get a little crazy. The next day, a major live stream...
Yep, he just ignores it. Like, he could actually speak about Mythic and Extra Emily, but that's not on the agenda, on the propaganda agenda.
Who was involved in the show, Extra Emily, said on her stream that she kind of saw all these comments about people calling it a scam, and they even saw that LSF was involved, and this was apparently unacceptable to her, so much so that she was considering kind of dropping out of the show or kind of looking in to see.
My theory is that Reddit doesn't actually care about the scam like that gets promoted every day. They just wanted to get rid of a dude that's responsible for turning a major subreddit into a fucking brigading machine that's liable to lawsuits. Maybe this might have been what like pushed them over the edge, but the rest of his moderation team is still his guys. So it's not like the LSF subreddit is going to change its attitude. They might even make it seem like they have a variety of different content for a little bit, but like when the time comes, they'll still keep pushing it in the same exact way that they were. Because I need you to understand something, okay? A guy who's this crazy doesn't just magically go away, and this kind of craziness doesn't happen overnight. This is like a byproduct of being in a fucking sex cult for an extended period of time, okay? So all of the other little loyal soldiers that he had...
Wait, was Theo in the sex cult? Wait, if Theo is in the sex code, how am I not in the fuck
us?
me?
Yeah, what the fuck? Dude,
oh,
must not be cool.
Bro, I feel bad now.
This is like finding out all your friends had an orgy without you. This is fucked up. How did this guy get in before us?
Actually fucked up. And I'm even the DGGer of the year. If anyone deserves it, it's me. Come on, man.
It's you, bro.
As at his disposal that are still operating the subreddit are also just as insane. Like there's no shot that these guys are going to go, all right, you know what, we're going to turn LSF back into what it was. We're just going to have like a diversity of different content. It's not going to be a hate farm for whoever our favorite content creator Destiny's enemies are. It's not. There's no shot that it will stay the old LSF, even if it turned into like the old LSF for like 1 week.
After seeing this, I brought the concerns to the organizers, and the organizers told me that they were currently in talks with the agents to resolve.
Did you notice? I think it was kind of subtle that he's trying to like say or like I don't know, make the ground that now that Theo is gone, the big bad guy that he used in previous months and years to say that why LSF was against him, now that he's gone, he needs a new excuse if LSF stays still against him.
I think LSF has been pretty against him for a while, no? Like, I feel like they still post like Asmongold clips, like fucking.
Yeah, but
shitting on like the Kaya shit, but like,
yeah, but
Esteo's not there.
Esteo just got evicted like this week. So like
recently? Oh,
yeah, like 2-3 days ago. So now
I doubt it changes, but yeah.
Yeah, but now he needs like a new excuse. The previous excuse was that it was run by Steo, who is like a codist, and now that Steo is not there, he is like laying the groundwork to say that the top codist is gone, but he left his own people to run it, so that's why it's still a DGG subreddit. Like that.
I wonder how Hasan thinks this works. Like, does he like get like pussy like for every anti-Hasan post he lets stay up, or like is it like a monthly subscription type basis? I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know.
During this time period, I saw and deleted a lot of unsubstantiated claims about the show and the mod team. There were accusations that I knew to be untrue, such that, the mod team had accepted bribes or, had some sort of financial involvement with the show, and I knew that they were not.
Oh yeah, I didn't mention this before, or I did, but not on this stream. I am recruiting for a Igaro to stand in the corner of the stream. We can even put her thing like bigger to take like a quarter of the screen. She can be on webcam or a VTuber, whatever she enjoys.
She's not allowed to talk though. She can never give her input on anything. She's just there to sit there and look.
No, she can. I think it would be good for the drama. It will be good for the drama if she talks. And yeah, so taking applications in Discord.
Yeah, exactly, guys. If you're a woman, send your application to DRT0.
True, because I was the one who had this idea the entire time, from start to finish. This happened a couple days, and what I can tell you, for those who may not believe that, for most moderators, I'm a highly paid software engineer working in San Francisco. I do not need to take a couple $1,000 bribes from random internet scams. Okay, I was doing this because I legitimately care about the subreddit, and that's why I spend my time on it. I thought it'd be kind of cool events for the sub. I'm talking about this and kind of the deleted comments because this is apparently some.
Bro, that makes it more. I don't even know if I believe that. That is the most unbelievable thing he said. This mother has a job in this economy. God damn, it's the most jobless. How do you have a job and just still have the most jobless thing that you're doing on the internet?
Why is he pretending like Steo? If Steo fits the subreddit moderator stereotype, he also fits like the programmer stereotype as well.
You could like see like 17 of the same guy like that still looks like if you walk into any computer science class in university or high school. Like, this guy is just like a copy pasted human being. Like he there's probably 1,000 Stales working IT in Los Angeles right now or Vancouver. Like, this is like, I don't understand.
True.
How is that even possible?
Big no-no in the Reddit TOS or something, or maybe it's like an unspoken
Thank you,
rule
Plasticos.
where if you're involved in some sort of promotion and it ends up not working out or ends up being a scam or something, if you have deleted comments that have accused it of being a scam, well that shows a cover-up or some way. It shows malice.
It does. What do you mean? Of course it shows malice. And this is not the only thing he's done this for. He's been doing this for years over Destiny. Anytime you say anything about Destiny that's like negative, if you talk about his like active court case, he would yeet you into existence. Remember, this is r/livestream fail. Okay, obviously we don't place a lot of we don't place a lot of emphasis or importance on random subreddits, but it's not r/Destiny. You know what I mean? It's not like to the average onlooker. They just think it's just a live stream fail subreddit. Yeeted out of existence. Yes, sorry. Normal people go there and they don't think that the most online person, the weirdest person on the planet, is operating it for his own like personal sex cult. This is low key kind of like Falun Gong. You know what I mean? When you watch Shen Yun and you're like,
is Hasan eating fresh? Why is this motherfucker always eating, bro? Also, how?
Let's get those calories in.
Also now.
Why is he comparing it to the fucking Falun Gong?
Yeah, with
That's
DGG.
actually a cult. What the fuck?
we are we are the anti-communist sex cult through.
like, oh, how wonderful, 5,000 years of China. And then slowly but surely you find out, oh my God, it is literally a front for a psychotic cult that has a compound in like upstate New York. This is kind of like that, where you're just scratch the surface a little bit because of some utterly irrelevant, like a ridiculous low-level scam that this guy tried to pull off. And then you look at it a little bit more and you're like, what the was this? What is happening here? What have they been doing? Now, obviously it doesn't really matter because it is, at the end of the day, it is like a low-level scheme to try and fail to disparage the reputation, tarnish the reputation of like, your favorite content creators, like biggest op or something. Like, who gives a shit, right? The reason why I get annoyed with it is because it has like political implications. As I've said over and over again, a lot of random people tune into this subreddit.
What?
I think he's eating Indian food because I saw like a naan earlier when he was like moving shit around. If that is true, then he is actually not racist. That it comes in for him if he's eating Indian food. He's appreciating other people's culture, really.
Okay.
And if the only thing they're seeing is Hasan and you're a normie, you eventually go, who's another content creator out there that's doing politics? And they arrive at Asmongold. And they slowly but surely become Asmongold pilled and become right-wing demons on the internet. This is precisely what I was talking about for the past couple of years when these dumb were actively coming after me. Basically creating a void, creating a market for someone who's like, well, you know, everyone hates this guy. He must be bad. Let me go look for someone else. Okay, well, that someone else is Asmongold. Especially because he was filling the need as a top political content creator. You create the market demand for Hasan content, and he was fulfilling that market demand. And because I'm fucking left-wing, of course, the person who is going to fulfill that market demand is going to be a right-winger. What the fuck did you expect? This is part of the reason why Asmongold blew up. Not only because he's obviously a rapacious grifter who has no...
Look, I found an Igaro to stand in my corner.
You did? Base.
Yeah, watch on my stream.
Yeah, is that from free run?
policy.
Yes.
It all, which gives him
That is the free run.
almost a superpower, but, you know, also
See, I
because
don't watch anime.
he was my primary op on Twitch. They kept saying, why is nobody opposing Hasan? And Asmongold was right there opposing me every day. Well, there you have it. You got your guy that's opposing Hasan. Have fun. That's not the first right-wing shithead.
Sarki sounds like he has the same attitude as Kayla Jean, just get him. Doesn't Sarki have a dick though and not identify as a woman? I don't know, man. Maybe if he fanboyed himself, fanboyified,
That you have actually promoted
sissified, yeah, maybe.
and created, by the way. Nick Fuentes is another one.
Fuentes should be worshiping me because I am literally I was the only lifeline that he had to like being able to breach like mainstream political conversations.
Remember, Destiny's collaborated with Sam Hyde, collaborated with
shit.
Fuentes.
Wait, you brought in like a fucking Destiny clip. That's so based.
This is the editor now. The editor is like playing all the classics after Hasan already played like half of the classics. He has to like complete. We need the full speedrun.
We really do. We need the Destiny v Destiny channel guy to be a Hasan editor. What the fuck? This is so based. Where's the one clip of Destiny saying like he would say the N-word? We add that too. Fuck it. Throw everything in there. My God.
And alt writers from January 14th, 2022. Destiny made that collab video with Sam Hyde on June 19th, 2022. And now Destiny is claiming he didn't know Sam Hyde was a Nazi back then when he collabed with him. Clear evidence that he's lying now. All these other people.
Actually,
because he's one directional. He doesn't care about the impact of his commentary. He just only wants to disparage his enemies that he feels have embarrassed him. And they'll go to this length to do insane shit because this is the modus operandi. This is the way that these guys think.
And finally, I want to end this part of the story by
Okay, I do want to bring up something. A chatter brought this up as well, and it's I think really funny. This person filmed this and sent it to the personal email inbox of a CEO, thinking that this was going to convince him that he had made the wrong decision, and I guess like immediately unban him or something. I've never encountered someone.
I don't know. Reddit does have a problem with moderation. Like it's
No, but like the fact that like he made the video and then he sent it to like the personal email of like the CEO. I don't know.
I think
That seems a little bit silly.
I think actually if he didn't post it publicly and just sent it to or made it into an email instead of a video and just sent it to Spez, maybe he would have a better chance. Because I don't know, like everything now it just looks like a big meme. But I said it before, like you came, that one chance that still has to affect change in Reddit is, since Reddit is like one of the meme stocks at the moment, maybe he can get like the big traders to endorse his message or something funny like that.
That would be best. Yeah.
That would be so funny.
One with such little self-awareness, and honestly, I respect it. I respect that. This is pretty fire, man. Another resounding DGG victory right here. Please, I urge people that still operate in these weirdo circles. This is what you look like to the outside world. Please, I beg of you. I urge you to go outside.
Dude,
I urge
I'm
you
not balding. What the fuck?
try to develop
Guys,
real-world
I have a
relationships
full
and
head
hope
of
that
hair.
that will
Copium.
snap you out of it.
Now, I want to stop people here because this is very important, and I think this is something that not a lot of people might have noticed. And that important point is that nothing in this situation has yet to be definitively proven as a scam. I repeat, there is no definitive, at least public information yet, that anything fraudulent, malicious, or illegal has happened in the situation. The only confirmed things that we have right now is that I guess there was a website, looked a little weird, there was some bad publicity, everybody called it a scam, and then a bunch of streamers dropped out, and then the event got canceled, and everybody got refunded. None of this is illegal. None of this is proved to be a scam, at least yet. Maybe I'll eat these words. And yes, in retrospect, there are certainly some things which we could call yellow flags or even red flags.
Bro is just eating fresh. He doesn't like. He called it a scam. Now he's getting contradicted in the video, but he doesn't say anything.
But that being said, I don't want people to go into this thinking that there was some proven malfeasance or something when
he doesn't even feel the need to like defend his points. He just says them, and even if he gets opposed, he'll like, oh,
there really is a possibility that a lot of this could have just been kind of bad organization and things just fell through. Just because something's a bad idea, just because something is misorganized, that doesn't mean that anything illegal happened.
Was he trying to say malfeasance? What the was that?
Or something, thinking that there was some proven malfeasance or something. You know, I still haven't gotten confirmation about kind of the Amazon Prime kind of a thing. I think that is the biggest unknown right now is I don't know about this supposed Amazon Prime deal, if it exists or not, because maybe they were in negotiation with them. Maybe a contract was in the works, but hasn't been signed yet. I'm not really.
Brother, why are you still? I mean, I guess he's trying to still make it seem like this was legit. What do you mean? Oh, maybe there's still an Amazon play here. Okay, dude,
sure,
yeah.
We'll have to see. And then
yeah, that's just as likely as you getting your top moderator position back because the Reddit CEO watched this YouTube video and went, oh my God, I was so wrong about you.
I'll end the story by talking about why I got removed as the top moderator. It's really not a secret or very surprising. I got removed directly for the post that I pinned to the top of the subreddit.
Bro, Hasan is reacting to him really hard. Like, he doesn't... This is
let him eat, bro. He's getting his calories in. He's probably bulking or whatever. Like, let him eat, bro. Like, at least he's like actually like, I don't know. In a way, he's like platforming this guy, making his message like signal boosted. But at the same time,
I don't know.
Every like 3 minutes, no, every 3 minutes he's like making fun of how he looks. It's kind of cringe, but like at the same time, bro. Like,
I don't know if it's signal boosting him when he makes fun of him and lies about him. I don't know, man. But this is the edited video. This is the one on his channel. This is not the VOD. So
they post this on his channel? Yeah,
on the main channel. Yeah. And now and they left all the eating, all the dead silence. I don't know. It's stupid.
Related to the game show or supposed and alleged scam, as well as kind of for deleting comments that were kind of critical of it. I also want to make a comment about kind of the Reddit Code of Conduct team as a whole. Reddit has all this flowery language about how kind of the Code of Conduct team is not here to punish you. It's kind of here to get you to act in good faith. It's here to kind of give you second chances and warnings and all of this stuff. And apparently all of that are lies because I was not given any second chances. I was not given very much kind of descriptive examples of kind of what I did wrong or kind of given any ability to kind of defend myself. I was just given a very vague description of, yeah, there's accusations about some fraudulent scam that takes people's money and their PII, which means their name, right? Because you have to sign up with your name to join a contest. And so I have infringed on the Code of Conduct by promoting a game show where you have to put in your name or something, even though it hasn't really been proved to be.
Okay, everything that he's repeating here with like, I guess like a sarcastic tone is guilty enough to remove you as a top moderator from a subreddit. Like what? Yeah, man, it was a
How?
Scam lottery. Like, what are you talking about?
How is it a scam? What is a scam?
Also, it's Reddit. They could have banned you for a million different reasons. They could have banned you for the endless brigading and harassment that LSF has been doing to me and every other person to the left of your favorite content creator, Destiny.
Strange how he didn't get banned for that for like a year or more that he was the top mod. I don't think Reddit has anything against that.
Pepe. We're just asking questions, guys. We're just asking questions.
For like the last 3 years, they know that shit. You think on the back end they don't have access to how quickly those sorts of edited posts get 3,000 upvotes, always uploaded in the morning and our time, always uploaded in European nighttime, and instantly in the first 30 minutes gets 3K upvotes? You think Reddit doesn't know when a post is being...
Bro, everyone hates you besides your fans. Like, of course your dogshit opinions get upvoted when you make like an ass out of yourself. People,
okay.
This is
the thing.
People are like...
I'm gonna have a contrarian opinion.
Okay.
Okay. I talked about this with, I think with Dan. I actually don't super duper hate Hasan in terms of like some of his domestic opinions, but I feel like geopolitically is kind of where he comes out as like the subhuman like retard like Tankie whatever. And at the same time, like I don't think Hasan's like the worst person. I feel like Asmongold's way worse in terms of like the negative impact he has on like political culture in the United States, at least online political culture. But I just feel like every Hasan is just like Hasan. Honestly, if he just shut the fuck up about like all foreign policy shit, then he could be like a D minus, not like a C. C is too generous to him. So he could be like a D minus streamer. Like he's like a mega F because he's just a mega F because of like the dog shit foreign policy takes. But at the same time, I feel like he lost all like good faith from most of the internet after like just the way he engages with other people.
I don't know, man. Like even the domestic like things, he like poisons everything he talks about. Like
I know it's just
everything
like, it's just
he
like the way
promotes.
certain people talk. It's just the way he engages with discourse. Like the way he engages with discourse, he doesn't he he doesn't like try to seek a good conclusion by coming from it by a correct method. He starts with the conclusion he wants, and then he kind of works his way back.
It's propaganda. He said so.
It is propaganda. Yeah, but like I feel like if Hasan like being pro Mamdani, I think that was the worst thing. I think Hasan being pro like Iran or being pro China is like pretty fucking terrible. Especially when he did that tour with in China with like when he went to China, he's like, wow guys, soy, I'm soying out. It's literally so pog. Like they have like electric cars and shit. Like I think that was really orientalist and cringe as fuck. But like at the same time, I feel like this is like controversial opinion in DGG chat, but I don't think he's like the worst domestically. But to be fair, I'm not American, I'm Canadian. So like I could see the fact that like if you were American and you super disliked his like domestic policy, like Mamdani or like some more like progressive like ideas he has, I understand. But like when you talk about Tankie,
okay, but he doesn't want Mamdani. He wants what Mamdani is like a stepping stone to, and he says that he intentionally hides his power level. No.
I agree. Okay, maybe he hides his power level, but like there's never going to be a candidate that's going to be electorally popular that's more like significantly to the left of Mamdani. You know what I mean?
Okay, but then are we talking like he's just like his public persona when his mask on will be like a C or D like score, or are you saying that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know, man. I think like even if it's
Thank you.
Yeah, but even if it's never going to happen, I'm sorry, we have a delay, so we try to speak at the same time.
Yeah,
but no, it's my bad as well. Just that when Hasan engages with politics, because he's mask on, because he has like an ulterior motive, he is doing like damage the way he engages, and he will continue to do damage to the politics, even if he stops talking about foreign policy.
I agree. Okay, I agree. This is my definitive opinion on Hasan. Okay, I had this conversation with I'm left wing, but I have a conversation with a person who is more left wing than me about Hasan and how Hasan should be doing more things to be more electorally progressive, and they just call this like electoralism and like kind of like social democracy, LaSalle, like kind of like adjacent behavior. And I'm just like, okay, well, if you're gonna like just complain on the internet all day, what the fuck is the point? Because at the same time, if you want to see genuine change and genuine social progressivism and like economic progressivism or economic left-wing policies to be enacted, you have to do some form of electoralism. So I got called like a Hasan like Hasan like derangement syndrome. I got called like a Destiny dick rider, which I kind of am. But at the same time, when people say the term Tankie to describe Hasan, I'll defend him here. When people describe Tankie use Tankie to describe Hasan, they're wrong. Especially if they're talking about his domestic policy take. Tankie specifically refers to people who are communists and have very communist leaning or very like hard left-wing leaning in terms of foreign policy. And the term comes from the fact that the Soviet Union, when there was like the revolutions in the 60s and the 50s and the 40s across the Eastern Bloc, east of the Iron Curtain, like in Hungary and Czechoslovakia, it refers to that when Soviet tank drivers physically rolled over protesters and killed them in like Czechoslovakia and Hungary, and brutally crushed like these like democratic rebellions in the Eastern Bloc. So like that's obviously bad, and that people who defend that became known as tankies, and they're obviously very bad. But I feel like when people say tanky, they're just referring to him being like, oh, I kind of like left-wing policy. So I just disagree.
That's the origin of the term, but the reason why the term exists is because there were people in the West that supported those repressions, and
those people are bad.
Yeah, but it's the same people that defended like the Czechoslovakian, the crushing of the Czechoslovakian uprising, were the Western communists, and Hasan is the Western communist that would be defending the same thing if it happened in Xinjiang or if it happened in Hong Kong. It did happen in Hong Kong, and we saw him defend the repression against the Hong Kongers. So he is literally a modern day Tankie.
Like, yes, but like at the same time, when I'll accept like if you're like a liberal person, if you're like a center left or center person, I'll accept you calling Hasan a Tankie. If you're like a right of like if you're a right-wing person, I could never, at this day and age, I could never accept you calling anyone a tankie because you literally support ICE like shooting people and like running and like fucking like putting people in like alligator Alcatraz. So like is it like the same level of bad as like the Soviet Union running over people with like tanks in like Czechoslovakia or Hungary? No, but like you simp for the same level of authoritarian government that Hasan will simp for just domestically.
Okay, but that's not the fault of the term. Like we can still call him tankie, and maybe when right wingers call him a tankie, like there could be they could be right and they can be wrong. Like sometimes if the right winger, if like Ben Shapiro calls Hasan a tankie because he supported like the crushing of the Hong Kong protests, maybe we can say Ben Shapiro is right to call him a tankie there. But if if I don't know who, like J.D. Vance calls him a tankie because Hasan said something about Mamdani, then we can say that was wrong, I think.
I mean, fair enough. But like, okay, like just to like circle back, like, okay, my definitive take is Hasan is bad, very bad, like very bad. Like in terms of foreign policy, very bad. I disagree with him. Domestically, I don't think he's like the worst, but like he's still not good. So I would like.
Yeah, he's not the worst.
Like this, when he's mask on, I would say like he's like maybe like a D- or maybe a C-, or like a D- or C-. But like if he generally had like the position to say all what he wanted to do, then he would be worse. Is my take. But yeah.
Okay, I get what you mean. I still think it's like he's worse even domestically than most people admit, or like he's getting so much positive press that if he really was like a D or a C, even mask on, a D or a C minus person wouldn't be getting like this good of a coverage.
Yeah, I know, but like that's because like so many like progressive people are like really fucking stupid. Like especially like was it like that one journalist for the CNN who was just like, oh, like who like super goes out of his way to kind of platform Hasan. I think they're more naive than like evil. I don't know, the progressive people who do like platform Hasan, like yeah.
Okay, I understand your point. I guess we'll see like more into the midterms. I think he will show his colors when like people start getting around the line, or even the primaries that will start next year, probably for the Democrats. We'll see what his domestic policy credentials are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, back to the video maybe?
Yeah, sure. Sorry about that. I just got...
No problem. I derailed it as well. It's okay. It was an interesting like side tangent.
Botted into oblivion or brigaded into oblivion. They didn't even ban you off the platform. Why are you complaining? It's really funny if they actually banned him permanently off the platform and all of his other stock accounts too because he did this video.
Now, here's the most important part of the video, Spez. This is a direct message to you and only you. I want to talk about how this whole situation is a direct result of the lack of support that Reddit, the company, gives to its moderators. Yeah, I did the partnership. Yeah, I didn't look into this as much as I should, and I trusted kind of agencies and live streamers when I should not have. And I did delete comments, which I thought would have been borderline defamatory.
Again, he has the chance to talk about like agencies, about streamers, about promotions, things that he all knows all about. But that's, yeah.
If the situation wasn't, I guess, a scam, even though it technically hasn't been proven to be a scam yet. But despite all of that, there's still massive kind of like problems at Reddit, the company, due to the lack of support that caused this. But right before...
This, I think, is one of the best examples of what happens when you're in the Destiny cult too. You think you can like argue yourself out of every situation. These guys genuinely think like, if I actually unlock logic and reasoning here, everyone else is going to listen to what I have to say and think I'm fucking brilliant and then apologize to me. And you know, I will own you. I will have owned you in the marketplace of ideas. It's like, bro...
Well, in the real world...
Was he just admitting that he can be moved on something? Isn't he just admitting that?
Yeah, he's kind of saying that he doesn't operate on logic and reason, or if you try to do that, you're like a loser. But also, like, this is for... Supposedly, this is for Spez, who is the CEO of a $50 billion company, who has like a fiduciary responsibility to increase value to his shareholders. Like, I would hope that the Reddit CEO operates on some sort of logic and reason. So this is just fucking retarded.
You're talking to the Reddit CEO in perhaps the most embarrassing format you possibly could about shit that the average person doesn't care about at all. It's crazy.
I go into the specific reasons of how this happened. I want to talk about why this matters in the first place. And this matters because Reddit moderators have power. They have influence. If you were one of the people who is joking about like internet janitor duties or whatever, I'm sorry to tell you, it's funny jokes, but...
I will ban you. If you joke about that, I will ban you. I will ban you from my subreddit. Well, I can't ban you off of LSF yet, but any longer, but I will ban you.
You are wrong. Reddit
Good
moderation does matter. Reddit moderators have control over millions of impressions per day, and nobody seems to notice or care. Let's just talk about LSF. Think of all the streamer careers that have been created because of LSF. Think about the even larger number of streamer careers that have been destroyed because of LSF, because some clip.
Oh my God.
Is he going to disagree with this?
Oh my God. He admitted! He admitted! And even then, it's like not.
Everyone knows this. Why is he thinking that this is some kind of admission? Everyone knows that LSF is influential.
I mean, this is a.
Why else would he be crying for like half an hour that LSF is like a hate brigade against him, that he's done damage to him, etc.?
This is written like a manifesto, but like even then, it's a clown behavior. He's like, I've been using my power to destroy careers. It's like, okay,
Went viral about careers that have been created because of LSF. Think about the even larger number of streamer careers that have been destroyed because of LSF, because some clip went viral about like something bad that they did. I have had major live streamers who are effectively celebrities come to me and beg to kind of remove, negative posts about them. An even crazier story is the time when some Twitch employees found me in person and borderline begged me to make sure LSF is not used to destroy the
Bro, you are literally a whole ass freak, dude. Oh my God, he's like nutting off of the minutia of power that he got.
Okay.
When he has no.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. I feel like Hasan is a little bit correct here. I feel like when Steele says it like that,
What?
he sounds like he's kind of reveling. He sounds like he's kind of reveling in like the power he had. Almost.
Bro, are you serious? Are you sweeping for Hasan now?
I'm not sweeping for Hasan. I'm just.
You're
saying.
mopping and sweeping at the same time.
I'm not mopping or sweeping. I'm not doing either of those things. I'm just saying, like, when I hear about this, I'm just like, okay. When I listen to this, I'm just like, hey, he kind of sounds like he really likes the power.
Okay,
That's
but
kind of what I'm saying.
he said like the whole sentence starts with him explaining why mods have power and influence, and he gives the example of LSF. Like the LSF is given as an example in service of the argument that Reddit mods have big power, so that's why Reddit CEO has to take
No, but like even
has to account for it.
It's just like his inflection. Like it's just the way he says it. Like I had Twitch employees
Sure.
come up to me and be like, please, please, please. I'm like, okay. It's a very obvious like he's kind of getting off on the power. Like I'm not saying like that's a bad
Okay,
I don't hate Jan.
see that.
I'm just saying. Okay.
I see that, and maybe he should have given like other examples as well. I mean, he most definitely should have given other examples as well, or just given other examples, period. Because like talking about his power in LSF, or talking about LSF's power in general, does give off that even if he didn't like lean into it, and he did. You're correct that he kind of leans into it as well.
By the way, this
Still does. I mean.
This example proves why you got removed as the top moderator, dumbass. And the very example of your position being removed by Reddit is proof that you don't actually have power. Your life is meaningless. It's worthless. Why can't you just do this shit for fun? The reason why people clown on moderators and say, oh, you guys are, janitors, you're an idiot, you're a loser, all this shit, is because it is. Because under normal circumstances, the reason why you moderate a community or the reason why you moderate a subreddit is because you actually have interest in the subreddit, not because you love the power that you have over all the streamers. I can make and break careers. I can destroy an entire platform. You are the last person that should be
Is that what he said? Okay.
moderating anything. You should actually not even be on Reddit to begin with. I think they should ban your whole account. It would be the first step towards a better future for you. You have basically openly admitted that you tried to abuse your position every step of the way. Be careful telling a Reddit mod you hope they get banned is like making a death threat to a normie. No, this is the first time someone has ever made a life threat. Okay, this is not a death threat. This is a life threat. I'm threatening him with a better life. If this guy got permanently banned from Reddit, it would be like when you call up gambling websites or casinos to tell them to not let you in. You know what I mean? It's like that. Yeah, I'm not saying kill yourself. I'm saying live
He's such a good guy. He's such a good guy.
yourself, King. You got only one life.
$1 billion company, Twitch, partially because
PRSEK asks, how much do you know about the LSF coup that happened last year? I think I know a bit, but if you want, we can talk about it. I don't know if you're up for that.
PRSEK?
Yeah.
Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck it, get PRSEK in here.
A few months ago, he made like a big Twitter thread about it. but I don't know if he has new info or
We got the fucking Avengers assembling of
We-
like the worst DGG orbiters. We got me, we got DRT0, and then we got fucking PRSEK. Let's go. Come on.
why the worst? Why are you fucking?
I'm joking. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Bro, your jokes are so strange. First the underage girlfriends, now
What are you talking about? Why are we bringing that up again? That was a meme. I was obviously memeing. What are you talking about?
sure, yeah.
Sorry,
So
it's just Canadian humor. You wanna
Parsec,
say
if you want to talk about it, you can join the Discord and or if you want to talk about this video in general.
At the time, LSF was indeed being used to destroy the multi-billion-dollar company Twitch. Deservedly so, by the way. Or even just take this literal circumstance. Imagine the whole kind of operation was legit. Well, guess what? One single post on LSF caused all of the streamers to drop out and destroyed a $20 million opportunity.
It wasn't real.
Sorry, Mythic. My bad. Or imagine it was, I guess, a scam through and through. Well, guess what? We were the ones to expose it, and
Okay, I don't know why he said that way. He shouldn't have said it this way. It might have been a scam. If it was a scam, we exposed it. Yeah, it wasn't.
Bro, it's not on the team. Holy shit.
Yeah.
destroy it before it had the chance to cause any real harm. I mean, everybody got refunded after all. Yes.
Wait, bitch, you were deleting people calling it out. Actually, I claim credit in both cases. I win, you lose. What do you have to say to that? We did it, Reddit. This is literally like those memes about the Redditor who wants to watch his wife get talking about polyamory. God damn, bro. I forget how much of a loser people can be on the internet. Like, I really do. I think I spent too much time outside, too much time with normies. Even though most of my job is online and on the internet, I really do shelter you from a lot of this kind of behavior on the internet, chat. You don't even understand. You think I'm doing too much when I watch Asmongold because he's like literally spewing toxic bile to like 40,000 of the worst incels you've ever seen and really shitting up the place. But the well gets deeper. Okay, the well of depravity is so much deeper than you think. And the reason why I don't do it is because I do it, Chinese style censorship. I put a Chinese firewall up in this bitch and rarely ever covered this side of the internet. Even if this side of the internet is covering me on a daily basis, like nonstop. And you only hear about it when they actually reach the normie sphere somehow. When they strike gold and you're like, why are people saying this about you? This motherfucker is one of the people as to why they're saying that thing, whatever insert new drama that they manufactured at LSF. That is it. That's the motherfucker.
Things ended up okay. Right or wrong, you can think I'm a good moderator or a bad moderator. You can think that LSF helps streamers or is the bane of their existence in the entire industry. But please don't for a single second pretend like it doesn't matter. And that's just one subreddit. Now back to me. I was one of your most passionate users. I was in the Reddit partnership program from the start. I took advantage of every opportunity that I could. I had meetings with kind of the Reddit community managers. I begged them for help and kind of partnership opportunities at every chance that I could. And I was blown off every single time. I got nothing out of it. The community managers never helped me. As nice as the guy was, I think he had basically no power to help me. I was one of the only moderators out there who tried to grow my community, who had any ambition, who tried to work with the company or help other subreddits or help the company that I help, and it didn't matter. I failed, and it failed because of how mismanaged and how little support Reddit, the company, gives to moderators. So let's circle back. Let's go back to the moderation situation. This is a very key important point, so please pay attention. None of this would have happened.
I saw one comment in here that I need to highlight. Someone went, my God, what has Reddit done? Yep, that's the takeaway that he thought we would be having right now. How could Reddit let go of such a valuable unpaid moderator of the mass harassment
Wait, is PRSEK here?
and women subreddit? What? That's been you.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, hey.
Hi, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm okay.
My favorite emote guy who removed my favorite emote, which I will never forget.
You should add. Wait, can I DM you that?
Oh, I can't even join a fucking orbiter call without getting harassed about emotes. That's it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Fuck this. Fuck this,
I'll kill myself.
I hate this shit.
I'll kill myself.
What's up?
Jeez. Okay. What's up?
I hear you're like the lore master about Steo and LSF.
I wouldn't say I'm a lore master. I did like a thread like a year ago about his LSF coup, and I haven't really been a fan of him since. And I harass him sometimes, but that's about it.
Why don't you like Steo?
I really don't like what he did with LSF. Despite the allegations that we obviously know are untrue about like the whole sex cult thing, being like a DGG dick suck in there. I mean, the biggest problem that I had with him was just the coup that he did on an LSF. That was actually fucking crazy. He like completely verted all the moderation and like installed a bunch of fucking power mods and shit in.
But that was based.
It was like Mao's Culture Revolution.
But that was based though.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's based. I'm joking. I'm joking. Sorry, I'm being sarcastic.
I mean, bro, the previous mods were such losers. They deserve it. What are you talking about?
Sure,
Th-
I don't know.
this
I don't
is
know too much about it.
this is Reddit. It's not like United States elections. Why do we care how he got the mod spot? Was he a better top mod than them, or was he a worse one? That's what I care about.
Yeah, that's fair. But I mean, like, there were rules in place for like how those power transfers were supposed to happen, and he like pretty obviously violated them to like put himself in a position of power. And I don't know, like, I think that's kind of weird.
Okay, but those rules don't matter to Reddit. Like, Reddit has its own rules, and apparently he didn't break any of them, like going against the other mods.
That's true, but you kind of like harm your reputation a little bit whenever you kind of go against the interests of the sub and like how the rules are structured, right? Because if you are intentionally breaking rules in one spot in order to like put yourself in a position of power, I think it probably lends to the idea in the long run that you're going to keep doing that, and you're going to keep subverting rules and keep subverting the best interests of the subreddit in order to keep yourself in power, or in order to profit or do whatever the fuck. I don't know.
I don't know, man. Like, they elected him, and then they got mad over something, and then they wanted to unelect him. But and you think like that should be always be followed, like this democratic decision in the Discord.
Well, not always. No, I just think that it's like if the rules are in place in this Discord and he like intentionally subverted them to put himself in a position of power inside of there, and it was done for kind of nefarious reasons. I mean, I don't know. I can't fuck with that, you know?
I can see it from like a neutral point of view, but consequentially, I think LSF got better after he became mod. Yeah, like it still had like tons of problems, and maybe it even had some new ones, but before that it was even worse, I think. So I think he improved things, and that's what I care about as a user. I don't really care that much about the politics behind the moderation. I mean, now I care about this because it's like a big internet drama sensation, and also Hasan is using it as a political cudgel against DGG and Destiny. But if it was like another drama like the previous time, almost no one gave a fuck, right? And now it's like the talk of the internet, basically.
Is true.
Yeah.
Did anyone actually figure out why this guy is being pressed, by the way, for like the whole scam thing? Did anyone figure that out at all?
In what way?
Bad hair, so people hate him.
Why did Reddit decide that he's at fault, or what rule he broke?
I'm trying to find like the scam. Like, where does the scam exist? Is my question.
Well,
Did anyone
Reddit
figure that out or no?
So I talked with Steo, and he said that Reddit told him that like the admins told him that he is being accused that he promoted like a scam that was also getting personal information and stuff from Reddit users, which was against the rules or stuff like that. And also I don't think, or accusing him, I guess, of profiting, which is also against the rules of moderation conduct or whatever. So they asked him for like clarifications. He sent them like a bunch of things, like his communication with the show runners, but they never responded to him and just removed him from his spot. That's what he says, though. So
yeah, I mean so I guess it was more of just like a policy decision more than like an actual harm that was done, right?
Well, apparently some people paid for tickets. So the I don't know how familiar you are with the show. The show was supposed to be like streamers play in a team with their fans, and one of their fans is chosen at random, and the other fan on their team is like drawn from like or no, one of them is like selected based on their like submissions, their applications, and the other one is chosen at random, but you can increase your chances by buying like tickets, essentially like a lottery. So you could buy extra tickets, and apparently some people did, but it was like maybe a few people and not a lot of money. And he says that they got refunded. And I don't think anyone is contesting that they got refunded. I think if someone had paid and didn't get refunded, it would be somewhere on the internet proof of that.
Yeah, fair enough.
So even if someone bought tickets, I think they got repaid.
I'm gonna have to head out. It was very nice talking to you, DR3 Zoran PRSEK. Thank you, chat. Love you, chat. Love you, DGG chat. DGGL. Bye bye.
Thanks for coming in. Yeah. So and now Hasan is saying like the DGG sex code was running LSF, and it will still be running LSF even after, because Steo put his evil tendrils, Jewish evil tendrils in the other mods. So don't expect anything to change for Hasan on LSF.
I mean, if it's the case that like the unilateral moderation decisions are like still being done through a couple of people, I wouldn't even think that like if you have that narrative, it makes sense. Because I do remember there were like a couple of like lapdog types whenever that whole moderation transfer happened over. It was the Violent Motion and the Derpin Sauce guy. I don't know if they're still active, but they were like mega glazers on the sub.
Maybe, but also in this video, one of the old mods, or I think even the old head mod, was talking to Hasan. Like Hasan pulled up his chat logs, and he was like a follower of Hasan from like 2 years ago or more, and he was also like a 9-month subscriber. So I don't know if Steo is like the DGG operative. What was the previous moderation like? I think we know what it was like, because we've had like leaks of the previous mods talking about like Destiny, talking about like the politics, and they swept so hard for Hasan and for other dogshit political streamers before Steo took over that I don't feel any pity to them.
Yeah, to be quite honest, I'm unfamiliar with like the drama pre-coup. Like I don't know. I know I never really had an issue with the moderation, but I also just like wasn't really part of the politics side of anything until like probably like 2 or so years ago. But before that, like if there was any prejudice towards any particular politics streamer, I would just be unaware of it.
Well, they just banned politics wholesale. It was against the rules to post political clips, which first of all, what even is political clips? And second of all, like that they would use that rule. So when a Hasan clip was posted, if there was anything remotely that could be construed as political, even though if it wasn't like the main subject of the clip, they would remove it on politics grounds. I think there was like an example where he was at a Bernie event, or he was talking about something, and there was like something Bernie related in the background, but like the clip wasn't about Bernie or like a political thing, and they removed it just because the political thing was in the background. So I think it was selectively enforced to benefit like people who, or to selectively like hide criticism from political people. And also, since Destiny was streaming like 90% politics during that time, it was like a way to suppress Destiny being on that sub as well.
Yeah, like it was during the like, because the whole thing at the beginning, which is really weird too, considering like how much the allegations are coming from Hasan. Like the whole drama in the beginning was that like Hasan like self-banned himself from that sub, basically just said like I don't want any of my clips here, right?
I don't know. Do you want to watch this video? It has like 20 minutes left.
I've gotta grab my food from the door.
Okay, I'll continue it. If you want, you can stay.
It was like a fleshlight for kick.com for like the last 2 years. How could this have happened? We must bring him back right now.
If I had gotten support from Reddit, do you think that I want to be the guy like going out, like messaging random people in Discords and LinkedIn's and trying to figure out kind of these partnerships? I don't. This is not my job. I am not qualified to do any of this. I am not a lawyer. I cannot read contracts to know what I should do or I should not do. I just want to like grow my subreddit, have a big vision, and I don't want to deal with it. At the end of the day, I'm a random nobody who got lucky.
Wait, what got edited? What got edited? Was that in the original? What's that skip cut there? Did he get embarrassed that he deleted one of the parts of the... He started crying. This feller has beautiful lips.
I can't get over how moist his lips are. Everything about this is so bad. He started crying. Bro, Reddit pulled a Maduro-style operation on him, dude. They came in with the special forces and just kidnapped his ass. And just like with Maduro, Delcy Rodriguez is still running the fucking show. His guys are still in command, but he's mad that he lost the power.
Took over one of your largest gaming subreddits
Nice reference, Hasan. Nice reference.
on the platform because I won a stupid game of like Reddit mod politics. But apparently, I'm the only person out there who understands the potential that Reddit has. If Reddit had offered me partnerships, if Reddit had pipelines to connect with kind of major companies, if Reddit had lawyers.
By the way, this is why I say, like, sometimes people think I'm being harsh when I say, like, oh, dude, without the hatred that you have for me motivating you to continue living, like, you probably would have killed yourself. Like, I'm talking about a guy like this. I want you to visualize.
Okay, so Hasan is the only reason Steo hasn't killed himself. So humble. Humble king. Hasan is a humble king.
This creature, every time someone comes in and goes, Hasan, you are so stupid. Your argument is puerile. You have made 0 arguments. Asmongold mugs you. Asmongold. D was on stream raging at Charlie defending this mod. No, this is not this mod. This is his mod.
I mean, so
he lost his #1 soldier that was running LSF for him.
Pack your bags, take down the post. And then he says I didn't do it.
Yeah, and I don't know. He keeps calling it a scam. I feel like Amazon or Netflix should sue him. I don't know. This is just crazy to me that this scam narrative like spun out of nothing. And
Oh shit! It's the streamer man. He is live. He's live in our hearts.
I don't know where it came from. I don't know what the scam is. Unless I'm just retarded and I missed it. I don't know where this is. I don't know how you can just label things as scam. I don't even know who's getting scammed or what is the scam.
The code leader, our dear leader, code leader, sex code.
That he was addressing.
That's what I learned from this video. Thank you, Hasan.
Like some of the deleted comments.
Guess his age, 43, or maybe it's one of those guys that's like he looks 40, but he's actually like 35. This motherfucker is only 1 year older than me. Oof.
Me like reading over these contracts, reading over these agreements.
I feel like Hasan he started reacting to this video at 20 minutes, and now it's 54 minutes. I think like 90% of his reaction was making fun of Steo's appearance, and the other 10% was Reddit, DGG sex code, etc., etc.
None of these very real mistakes that I made would have happened. And before you say it, I'm sure there's some employee at Reddit, the company, that says like, oh yeah, we do that.
Well,
Stale should go live, and then he should poke fun at Hasan's gray beard hairs for like 45 minutes straight, and then talk about his like sex brothel shit. Just do the exact same reaction, but in the other way.
maybe.
That's my job. It's over here. Well, clearly you're not even doing 1% of what you should be doing because nobody uses these resources.
He's like, instead of firing me from my unpaid position, you should fire that guy who's not doing his job.
Nobody cares. You are not doing enough. Multiply it by 100 and then let's talk. Right?
Bro, whoever clapped this dude is getting a promotion. If I'm the CEO and I watch even like the first frame of this video, I'm gonna be like, dude, thank you. Keep doing more of that. Actually, we should permaban this guy. IP-wide, like site-wide IP ban. Straight up. Like, what do you mean?
It needs to be professionalized, and it starts with the mods. This is going to be controversial, but the people who are running your multi-billion-dollar website are unqualified nobodies like me. That doesn't mean it's my fault or their fault. It's your fault, Spez. Here's why. The controversial solution is just get rid of the bad mods with better mods or paid mods or do takeovers or more rules or something like that. But there are better solutions. You can train them. You can give mods infrastructure or pipelines or resources or real kind of material support and treat them as if they have the actual powered
Another opportunity for Hasan. Let's see if he takes it. Another opportunity for Hasan, if he actually cared about the video, aside from dunking on Steo and dunking on.
He's scrolling IG reels. He does not give a fuck.
Yeah. So currently he's only dunking on Steo and trying to accuse Destiny of crimes and DGG of being a sex code. So, but if he actually was genuinely reacting to the video, this would be an opportunity to like talk about unpaid work, about socialism, shit like that, if he actually like had any political input into that. But no, I don't think he'll mention any of that.
Just sidetracked. He's got like a Charlie Kirk Agartha edit on his phone right now. He's kind of got to lock in for that.
True. Although if someone links me on Charlie Kirk Agartha edit, I might watch it as well.
Influence that they actually have, and so communities can rise to the heights they truly could. And the Reddit moderator partner program is not it. Reddit moderators do not need one call with like one guy a month, as nice as he is, love you Pablo, who has no power. And
like if this was coming out, if this was coming from someone not Steo and not LSF mod, if this was like another mod from Reddit, from like a neutral subreddit, he would actually vibe with this part, because it fits into like the gig work or like unpaid internship memes that socialists like to harp on about. but Hasan doesn't engage with that at all.
No ability to affect anything.
Oh no, Pablo's getting fired, bro. Or maybe they're gonna actually give Pablo a raise to be like, damn, bro, you were dealing with this motherfucker for like the last couple of years. Brother, you are a moderator
Just meme about it, okay.
of what is supposed to be a fan subreddit. Why is this? Oh my God. The reason why people clown on people like this is, well, he's not a moderator. I apologize. Ex-moderator. It's supposed to be voluntary and it's supposed to be for fun. It's supposed to be voluntary. It's supposed to be for fun. It's supposed to be because you care about this community and you want to, and you actually want to let it thrive. You have very clearly talked about how much power you have and how much influence you command over content creators that I hate. I can make or break people. It's like, well, first of all, you can't, because let's be real. Maybe it's not the same for other content creators. I'm sure there have been people who've cut their careers short because of like the negative attention they got from like LSF or other places. But these motherfuckers have been trying to get me killed, deplatformed, or at the very least prosecuted in that order. Because being deplatformed is worse than being prosecuted by the federal government. Anyway, for the last like 4 years. So obviously, it hasn't been that successful, you know? It's just a base.
Wait, did he say we tried to get him killed? Did he mention that, or was I tripping?
Deplatformed, negative attention they got from like LSF or other places. But these motherfuckers have been trying to get me killed.
Oh, okay. We've been trying to get him killed. I see. Nice.
Deplatformed.
Well, I know what that is. It was the DGG on the boots activist that shot the flashbang round at him at the protest in LA. That's what it was.
Oh, you mean the one that was vaguely hurt around him?
Almost killed him. Yeah, absolutely.
That wasn't anywhere near close to him. Yeah, maybe. Or maybe he means when he was talking about virtue signaling about Palestine and Gaza, when I think Destiny suggested he would pay for his flight, and he took that as a way to say that Destiny wanted to get him killed by the IDF. I don't know. Good meme though.
Or at the very least prosecuted in that order.
Prosecuted. When have we tried to get him prosecuted? Do you know this lore?
Maybe we had inside agents at the TSA.
Maybe the agent was a DGGer. He was part of the sex code.
Very possible.
It's a sex code all the way down.
Deplatformed is worse than being prosecuted by the federal government. Anyway, for the last like 4 years. So obviously, it hasn't been that successful, you know? It's just a base-boosted, more normie-facing version of Kiwi Farms.
Reddit moderators don't need Christmas celebrations or special badges or community or events or team-building exercises. No, even the Reddit event budget is barely useful.
Bro, you know how Stale could have mocked how he could have mocked him in front of his audience at the end if he said, like, power to the people, workers of the world unite.
True.
He would have brain broken them. He would have brain broken them so hard after Hasan shitting on him for like 50 minutes. At the end, he comes out as a communist.
What I'm asking for is for LSF mods to own the means of their own production whenever it comes to the moderation duties in this subreddit.
Yeah, let's take over the evil capitalist Spez and his disgusting bourgeoisie company. We need to make Reddit a co-op. Like they would have fried their brains.
I've got to get back to my employment, but it has been a pleasure. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, thanks for coming, and you're always welcome as well.
Thank you. I love everybody. Bye.
Bye. I won't forgive him for removing Confreeren, but otherwise he's a good guy.
They need real material support. That means access to anything that like a talent manager would give an actual celebrity. So an access to a bounty board or ad deals or lawyers or event organizers or professionals or anything that actually matters. To summarize, Reddit moderators should be treated like celebrities or influencers, not because they deserve respect or anything, but because they actually have real power and influence. I mean, if not for the world.
Yeah, he shouldn't have said that. He shouldn't have said celebrities. He should have said like contractors or something similar.
At least over your $50 billion company, maybe if you gave them actual support, it could go from 50 billion to 100 billion. I mean, it certainly deserves to be that high up for how much traffic Reddit gets. So why haven't you solved this problem already, Spez? Is it because you're out of touch and you aren't aware of the problem? Is it because Reddit is a bloated mess and they can't ship products? No, I think the real issue is that Reddit is held hostage by the negativity and toxicity of its user base, and it doesn't really have the freedom to make bold and important and transformative decisions that could save the company.
Very self-unaware statement right there, by the way. Like that last statement perfectly summarizes everything. He said, Reddit is held back by the toxicity of its user base. Bitch, you're the power user. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, it seems to me like they're cleaning house, okay? Shouts out to Reddit. Hey, yo, Reddit, good job. You got a W here. I mean, you got more W's that you could work on. You know, go after the Ethan Klein H3H3 production subreddit next, please, okay? My life is yours. I will literally, okay, listen, Reddit, I know you and I have not exactly seen eye to eye on issues, okay? Let me get up close and personal with you, okay? Let me get up close and personal with you.
My message to Reddit Interesting. Let's see. So now we are at 1 hour. What is Hasan's takeaway from this drama?
W here. I mean, you got more W's that you could work on. You know, go after the Ethan Klein H3H3 production subreddit next, please. Okay, my life is yours. I will literally.
Okay.
Okay, listen, Reddit.
So the takeaway is we need to fuck H3H3 Schizo. We need to go after Destiny Schizo, Sex Code Schizo.
I know you and I have not exactly seen eye to eye on issues. Okay, let me get up close and personal with you. Okay, let me get up close and personal with you, Reddit.
His voice activated.
Ghislaine Maxwell may have been a top moderator in World News. You know, all of these other big subreddits that are news aggregation platforms are actually aggregating Atlantis, NATO, Atlantis talking points. But let me tell you something, Reddit.
Paloma Pinja says, have Gemzer draw you an Igaro cinema. I already have a drawn Igaro, can't you see? She's drawn, but she's also real in my heart.
You clean up LSF and you clean up H3H3 Productions for all the endless harassment that they have brought about the streaming community, my friends, and even in times myself.
It's absolutely insane that reddit.com/r/H3H3 Productions is the big boogeyman in Hasan's fucking mind. Is the harassment subreddit. Is the one that's trying to ruin his and other streamers' lives. While the subreddit leftover Snark and other dogshit Snark subreddits are alive and well, and Reddit doesn't give a single fuck about them. And also, when the Hasan Snark subreddit got banned in a week, he is trying to pretend that Reddit is suddenly the one that's was protecting the people going against him.
And my life is yours.
Please, bro.
A lot of people make fun of you, Reddit. They make fun of you. They say, you're a cuck. If you use Reddit, there's an entire TikTok trend making fun of Redditors and the way that people speak. And it's oftentimes exactly like that dipshit that you just X'd out from LSF. I will become a Reddit power user. I will take sexy photos on my laptop.
Nah.
While I'm browsing Reddit, I will do everything in my power to make Reddit a powerhouse, sexy as no one will think. I'll get Zoran Mamdani to get on Reddit. You know what I mean? I'll get AOC on Reddit.
Bro.
We'll be doing AMAs. Ask me anything. Ask you anything. Like I said, clean up the harassment communities and my life is yours, Reddit. Okay, I'll use Hasan_Piker every day of the goddamn week. You already know I'm going to be using Okay Buddy later anyway. Let's go.
Agree with anything that I said, Svez? Well, you're in luck. I live in San Francisco, and I would be happy to talk to you in person or any Reddit product manager or employee.
Why would this ever happen? Oh, he said, I live in San Francisco. I will find you in person. If you
Didn't he literally say in the video that Reddit people have reached out to him in real life to talk about this before? Why is it such a leap that he could actually talk to people at Reddit?
do not respond
Again.
to my message, I will find you on the streets of San Francisco, and we will have a good faith debate. Love this guy.
Y'all, or on a call or something. That's my pitch to you, Spez. The rest is to the community. To the community, Spez and Reddit, they're almost certainly not going to fix any of this. All of this is up to us to solve. For anyone who this message has resonated with and wants to solve this problem, well, I have created a subreddit called r/SubAlliance. SubAlliance will be a nonprofit, volunteer, community-based initiative to solve all of the problems that I have laid out. We will create tools and resources so good, so useful, that everybody will have to work with us. Think talent agency, but for subreddits. You have the big ideas, you have the vision, you have the crazy cool things that you want to do, and we handle the logistics. Materially, that means connections to major companies, partnerships, doing AMAs, running events, doing mod recruitment, cross-collaboration with other relevant subreddits, that kind of stuff. Go to r/SubAlliance, and we will make it happen. The link will be in the description below. Reddit used to be a place where we did stuff. The phrase, we did it Reddit, although used sarcastically, existed for a reason. And that is
Yes, existed because you painted you falsely framed the Boston Marathon bombing on the wrong guy.
What? Why is he bringing that up?
we did it Reddit, although used sarcastically, existed for a reason. And that is
Yes, existed
Oh,
because
okay.
you painted you falsely framed
I don't like him using you in that sense.
the Boston Marathon bombing on the wrong guy. That's why it's making fun of Reddit. That's the whole point of We Did It Reddit. This guy is literally unaware of all of the memes. He's like, actually is a meme about how smart every Redditor actually is. Actually is intellect. Manifest. No.
I think he was talking about thank you, Alien. I think he was talking about the influence that Reddit has and how the hive mind basically can move mountains in good and bad ways.
They're clowning on you because you're taking yourself too seriously. Also, the irony is, you think Reddit doesn't know that half of the subreddits are actually, like, the best subreddits on Reddit, everybody knows, is like small, hyper niche subreddits, right? About like fixing a specific type of toaster or some shit like that. All these like very large subreddits are oftentimes owned and operated by guys exactly like this. And I remember when Reddit was being sold or whatever, it was like some financial deal that was taking place and everyone was really mad and they did a Reddit blackout. And you want to know how they fixed the Reddit blackout? They just banned all the fucking subredditors that were demanding, or subreddit moderators that were demanding anything but just being on top of a powerful subreddit where they have power. That's it. Because most of the fucking Redditors on those large subreddits only want to be there because they think they have this level of power and this level of
Thank you, Dusk.
influence. And if anything, the reason why Reddit reacted the way that it did for this guy is because they wanted to show you that you don't have any power. Yeah, buddy, I'm sure Reddit will be reaching out soon. Looks exactly what a Reddit moderator is supposed to look like. Oh my God, this is the most embarrassing shit I've ever seen. Blood that comb over is fooling nobody. I cannot believe that he just went through all of this. I don't understand what Boston bombing, explain please. When the Boston Marathon bombing happened many, many years ago, Redditors thought that they found who was actually responsible for it. It turns out it was just a totally random guy that they decided was the terrorist.
Spent so much yapping about this irrelevant point when he fucking ate his fucking shawarma, eat fresh dog shit like for 30 minutes, ignoring like points that he could have reacted to, given like personal opinion or professional opinion. But now he talks about Reddit lore from more than 10 years ago. When was the Boston bombing? Like 2011? Who even remembers like this lore? 2013. Do you really think like Reddit's reputation is still about the Boston bombing? Reddit's reputation right now is like the thing you type in Google to get a real answer from a real person. That is Reddit reputation. I don't know why he spends like the last 10 minutes of his video talking about this dumb irrelevant point.
It's associated with the Boston Marathon bombing. You got to see this. Oh my God, he has a sub-alliance. That was possibly one of the most embarrassing videos I've ever watched in my entire life. I don't know why you thought it was a good idea to
I mean, I remember as well like the Boston bombing and the memes around that, but it's like not relevant to like this video. Like he didn't talk about the involvement of the streamers. He didn't talk about the involvement of the Mythic Talent Agency, but he talks about the fucking Boston bomber.
Hear that shit. Second coming of the r/anti-work Fox News interview, but without a hostile interviewer. Redditors assemble. Lol. Do anyone here unemployed? Oh God. Big respect. I definitely respect the top tier internet chatter moving on from losing his drop of power and trying to create a new avenue for it like he so desperately needs. That was awesome. This guy's actively tried to ruin my life for the last 3 or 4 years at the direction of his favorite sex cult streamer, Sexpestiny. So the entire internet getting together to dunk on him.
Yes, Destiny, Sexpestiny literally told him what to do. He approved all of the Hasan posts. He deleted all the Hasan posts that also were negative towards Hasan, but that was like a long con because he knew that was too much. He was orchestrating all of it behind the scenes.
Is awesome. Those don't exist. Sorry, last time Hasan had any contact with any mod was years ago. Leaked the Hasan Discord messages crying to get posts removed. No, nothing changes. If anything, you were right, DGG. I was protecting Hasan, but it wasn't because I care about Hasan. It was being the political drama was getting boring and I wanted new content. Welp, not going to be stopping that stuff anymore. Pepe laugh. I love that he's still in DGG talking about this. And instead of all of the...
Okay, so he would just ignore the admission of Stale that he was that he was trying to... Maybe he wasn't protecting Hasan, but he was definitely like trying to not make the whole subreddit about Hasan. Like he when we talked, he said if too many posts were about Hasan, he would remove some of them, so the whole front page wasn't about Hasan. Even though like posts were getting highly upvoted or posts were getting viral, like they removed posts that were gonna be like front page of RO just because they wanted to keep like this fairness facade.
Weirdos in that community being like, dog, what the hell are you doing?
Hello?
Lord, like this.
Hello?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes.
It's what's up, little gup?
Oh, hi. What's up, little gup?
I don't know. I kind of have a question about this. Why? This seems like I don't know if Stale did this to himself a bit, but why is Hasan even covering this?
Why? Because he spent like he got the chance to recite the lies about Destiny for 20 minutes, and then he got to make fun of a Reddit moderator for 30 minutes, and now he has time to talk about like old Reddit drama for 10 minutes.
I know Stale's part of the DGG community, right? So I understand where Hasan can like use that talking point.
Mm-hmm.
But from my understanding, wasn't Stale responsible for like helping Hasan delete most of the bad clips on LSF about him? Wasn't
That's not the narrative though. The narrative Hasan has been doing like since Stale became the head mod is that Stale like nefariously took over LSF to boost Destiny and to threaten Hasan's life and threaten his career. So now that Stale is deposed, he must like reiterate that to explain like all of the drama that he's gotten himself into for the past year, and to explain why after Stale gets removed, why he will still get negative coverage there. So basically, it's a way to sweep his own dramas and just say that Destiny is responsible and DGG, the sex cult, is responsible for all of that.
No, I see all that. It's just, if I was Hasan, I mean, from my understanding, Stale was super responsible for keeping the bad stuff about that got posted about Hasan off that Reddit thread.
Yeah, but that's our perception. Like in his bubble, like the bubble that Hasan has created, LSF has been like the Destiny hate brigade subreddit, Destiny and Asmongold hate subreddit, and it's been orchestrated behind the scenes by Destiny. So we might see it as like from the other side, that it was actually even kind of sweeping for Hasan, but that's not the perception he wants to leave with his audience. Yeah, so I'm gonna finish the video.
This is embarrassing. If people find out that we're associated with this shit, like we're cooked, they're all on it. It's worth mentioning that Reddit admins were warned of this exact scenario when Stale kicked all the old mods and they ignored it. There are receipts. This dude's connection to crypto and other scammy shit was well known beforehand. Bro, it is crazy.
Oh yeah, this is like one of the old mods that Stale removed, or he was even maybe the head mod, I'm not absolutely sure, but he's like a subscriber for 10 months to Hasan, and has been following him since the start of 2024. So he's like throwing stones in glass houses when he talks about like bias and shit.
To me, that this guy basically
he definitely had shooters on the old mods.
Self-flagellated. He basically lit himself on fire, self-immolated in front of thousands of people, if not millions, because Charlie is dunking on him too. And he still thinks it's my fault. Brother, you have to snap out of it. It is the community that you're a part of that makes you feel like everything in your life that's going wrong is because of me. I literally have nothing to do with this. You're doing this on your own. It's the same thing that your cult.
Tim Sahoy says, where are all the clips about Destiny's court case and actions outside of that? Oh no. What do you mean? You think that they don't appear on LSF?
I mean, I'm not the biggest Reddit person, but I felt like all that shit did appear on LSF. This is the court case, like nothing's happening.
Bro, like, yeah, for like 2 months, Destiny was getting clowned on LSF. And then as like the court case started progressing, as like the things started appearing in actual statements under oath, then everyone stopped talking about it. So and like maybe in the last month or so, or a few months, there have been like a few positive clips about the court drama, but otherwise the majority of content on LSF about the court drama has been like negative towards Destiny. And yeah, I don't know. I don't think like they swept for Destiny at all. Maybe like the clippers that wanted to hate on Destiny on LSF were too fucking retarded to title their clips properly, so they got removed for bad titles. But DGG made clips also got removed for bad titles all the time. That's why the meme was on LSF that you had to title your clip streamer does something and does a reaction. Because if you say Ludwig crashes out over new drama, you would get your clip removed because apparently it was too sensationalist or something like that. So maybe if they titled their clips Destiny literally rapes Pixie in real life 4K, 5K, then their post gets removed and they blame LSF for sweeping for Destiny, but they're just following their own rules, like the rules of the subreddit.
Father does, okay? Oh, am I being sued because I filmed having sex with someone and then leaked it to a bunch of other people, including a minor underage girl that I was trying to get nudes from? Oh, this must be a song.
Yes, that's totally what happened, Hasan. Keep doing like defamatory statements. Nice.
Hasan's fault. It's like, no, dude, you did it on your own. And the same goes for all your fans. You guys have created this insane world where you think like I'm responsible for any horrible thing that happens to you. I genuinely don't know why. I will never be able to figure it out. I wish I had that level of power, prominence, and influence and had the tenacity to go after my haters in the same way that they go after me with regular frequency. Okay. I wish I was actually taking
Didn't you literally dox Loner Box and Hutch and other people in the Progressive Victory just because they worked with Destiny one time? So when has DGG doxed you or your orbiters? How can you say anything remotely similar is going on here? Oh, just a random post I found. Streamer Pixie alleges Destiny non-consensually shared news of her and we will be filing a lawsuit. 12,000 upvote, by the way. 2,000 comments, by the way. Definitely sweeping for Destiny here.
revenge. But when I turn this shit off, I don't tune into anything, okay? I go watch anime. I masturbate. It blows my
Anime?
mind that these guys think that I'm engineering all of their own demise. Not in that order. I'm saying like I jerk off before I go to sleep.
Wait, he said he watches anime and jerks off? He jerks off to anime? And he was complaining about FoodShops? Wait. Hasan might be aware of FoodShops for other reasons, yet undiscovered. Is the connection deeper than we previously thought? Was he a fan of FoodShops? Wait, that came out wrong. Okay, never mind.
I don't masturbate to anime. I've tried.
The lady does protest too much.
Before, it didn't work. I didn't like it. It's just strange. I've talked about it before. I've tried to beat off to like a hentai thing, and it was weird because it's like, you know, when they do the X-ray vision, like that's too clinical. It just like takes me out of it. Also, the women's boobs are far too large. I don't understand. It just doesn't make any sense. Why are the boobs so large? They're so bulbous. I feel like the dudes are always so skinny. Like the dudes are so tiny and the ladies are so thick, and their boobs are so large that it feels like the dude's gonna get sucked into the woman's pussy every time. And then also on top of that, they do the X-ray vision where they show you like the penis insertion from the most clinical way you've ever seen it, where it's like, am I supposed to learn about how a penis and a vagina works? Like, what the fuck are we doing? This used to be a family broadcast. I mean, yeah.
Okay, good ending, Hasan. Thank you for the high level ideas. Thank you for the content.